Okay. We're gonna get started, guys. We're gonna get started because we got some shit to get through. So, I will start. Oh wait, I gotta. Let's do this. Okay, so I will welcome folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Monster of the Week rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in a space cowboy universe. To anyone new, all the old episodes are up on the YouTubes, although that doesn't mean that you... Whoa! What the hell? Holy fuck!
Well.
What the fuck? Sia Shreves with 25 fucking gifted subs. Damn. I mean, this is the big time now. I'm a for serious streamer now. Look at
damn
this fucking sub count. Holy shit. Yeah, this is more subs than I've ever had before. So holy fucking shit. Thank you, Sia Shreves. Thank you, everybody. Damn, guys. Holy fuck.
If you're comfortable saying, what's your total sub count right now? I'll round it up.
My fucking total sub count is it's pretty fucking high now. It's at 151, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, well, this is a lot fucking more than I've ever had. So
here we go. Just gonna round that off to a nice even number because it's gonna trigger me. There we go.
There we go.
I'm
holy fuck. 100. Yeah, this is more subs than I've ever had. Holy fucking shit. All right. Now we're gonna have a big doinker episode. Now no more kid gloves coming off. Now it's we're gonna get a critical role level stream going this time. So holy fuck. I'm sweating a little bit here. A little bit of sweating. Oh my god, what the fuck? Guys. Holy shit.
Who are the mother frickers? And I gotta watch my language because Aaron's parents are in the other room. Who are the mother flippers who are triggering me with these uneven sub? Stop it.
What? Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. I just had coffee. I'm not supposed to get excited like this. Merlin Hodges with 50 fucking... This is bananas. This is completely fucking insane. This is totally... unreasonable. I don't even know what the hell to do. And damn sandwich just
he's clutching his chest, everybody. I'm getting concerned.
It's okay, don't worry. I'm just trying to slow my heart down. I'm just trying to slow my heart down. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Wow. All right. I thought we were gonna get started, but I think I need to calm myself down a little bit.
Deep breath.
Deep breaths.
Damn,
deep breaths.
Sandwich really triggering me with those uneven. Oh no, that was 5. Okay,
that's 5.
Right. You can say that's fine.
Oh,
5, the unofficial even number.
It's true though. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Oh my heart. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what the? Oh my god. Oh, what you? No, I can't even. I don't know what the. I don't even know what the. I need to drink some water.
Welcome to the wild and wacky world of Merlin Hodges. Oh my.
Oh, all right. I need to. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh my god, guys. What the fuck? Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me with this? Holy fuck. Yeah, no, that sub number is intimidating. Now I'm intimidated by my own sub count. Oh my fuck. Holy shit, Merlin Hodges. You big doinker motherfucker.
You know, here we all thought that Merlin Derlin was the one true Merlin.
Yeah.
How foolish we were.
How foolish we were.
How foolish we were.
How foolish.
Holy fucking shit. Oh boy. Okay.
I request a one-time injection of Merlin Hodges into tonight's story. He can be an NPC who dies immediately, but just cram him in there.
Oh, Merlin Hodges. Oh yeah.
That wizard.
I already know exactly who Merlin Hodges is going to be.
Visiting diplomat.
Oh no, I got somebody fucking throwing down those kind of subs at the fucking intro to the session. No, I got the perfect fucking character in mind for Merlin Hodges tonight.
It's a great name too. It totally suits.
Right?
It does,
The
yeah, it
universe,
really
yeah.
fits well.
All right. Holy fuck. My heart though.
I have to break it off with her, and Merlin's gonna be my new lover.
Yeah, right?
Orinda's gonna reveal that her actual name is Merlin Hodges.
Exactly. I've been Merlin Hodges all along.
I've been waiting for you meddling kids.
She takes her mask off.
Oh my god, you guys. Look at fucking okay. Holy shit. Okay, we do need to get the session going. I'm gonna take like fucking half an hour at the end of the session to fucking gush all over all these
Gross.
fucking I'm just gonna gush. It's gonna be a goosher. It's gonna be a goosher all over these guys at the end of the session for all this fucking generosity. Thank you guys. Thank you all so very, very much. What a fucking way to kick off Friday. Mar Day. Ho. Damn. All right. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm getting it together.
One real quick note for you that you might enjoy.
Yep.
So, Space Dan Gaming.
What the
Damn,
fuck,
biddies?
guys?
This is nuts.
What now?
This
We're
is
done with
nuts.
the
I think-
gifted subs, and now it's fucking big doinker biddy time.
I think this is the most activity
Yeah.
in terms of people just going nuts that
Yes.
has been since the start of the channel. It's been around for
Absolutely.
over a year, hasn't it? It's been around for
yeah.
like 15 or 16 months.
Yeah. It's like 16 months. This is by far the biggest the channel has ever blown up on a session. So holy fuck.
mackerel.
Damn you guys.
Yeah, cool.
Holy fuck. Fishhead TV, Calming Christos, Space Dan Gaming. Thank you guys all for the biddies. Orthiad, gifting that tier 1 to McGruff. Damn Sandwich, gifting that tier 1 to Tree 30. Fuck you guys. Fuck me.
So the real quick thing that I wanted to add was that, so I think I might have told you that
No way. No
God,
way.
dude.
No way.
Oh
No,
my
no.
God.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy
my
shit.
God.
I
Merlin, the myth, the legend,
The
Hodges.
fucking god
Dude.
amongst mere mortals.
Oh my
Are you fucking
goodness, man.
kidding me? Like I
Oh
can't
my
I
goodness.
can't even do the math for how many times we have multiplied my original sub count tonight. I don't even know that math. I have a master's degree and I can't do the math on how many times we have gone over my fucking original sub count. What the fuck?
Man, that
Clism
is
coming in with
ridiculous.
500 more biddies.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
fucking shit.
Damn.
Are you fucking
dude.
kidding me with this?
Oh my god. This
Holy
is so nuts.
shit. Fuck me. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my goodness, man. The Betch Squad comes in horde.
Yeah, holy fuck. I'm a real streamer now.
You're
I'm
a real streamer.
I'm
You're
a real
boy.
streamer. Holy shit. Fuck me.
Good gracious. Oh, okay, yeah. Now a damn sandwich wants to know what the total sub count is. I'm hoping it's something nice and round.
It's pretty bad.
What is it?
It's
What is it?
323. It's pretty fucking. That's about as not even a number as you can get.
It'll even out. It'll even out.
It'll even out.
I'm sweating. I hate it.
Damn!
I'm
Space
sweating.
Dan Gaming with another 500 fucking biddies. Please don't have a
Dude,
heart attack.
What the hell?
I know. I started with a big old cup of coffee, man. I had some dino sours. I got sugar and caffeine. I ain't ready for this shit. Plain Jane, what the fuck? 1,500 biddies just jamming their way up into fucking first place on the biddy board, saying, "There you go, Tech." What the fuck?
Oh my god! There you go. There you go. Ted.
There you go. There you go. Fobile with 500 biddies. Tiny Wow finger clicker. Sounds.
Yeah, that's true. That's accurate.
No, it sounds disgusting and offensive and a lie.
That's accurate.
Holy
Accurate. True
fuck.
speak. True words.
Oh my fuck. I can't even handle this shit. How am I supposed to do a session now? my brains and my stomach and my heart are all kerblabbed. So kerblab. Milton T. Pig with 5 more gifted subs. Fuck. Holy
baby.
shit.
Ooh, baby.
What the fuck, Marcello? Oh my god! What? Oh my holy fuck! Fuck me!
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. This is the fucking stream now. This is fucking insane. Holy shit!
Is nuts. This is absolutely.
Oh my
nuts.
god, Marcello with 10, Merlin Hodges with fucking what the fuck? This is insane. I don't even know what the fuck to. Oh my god. You gotta be. I need to take a walk. I need some more water. Why is it so dry in here?
Oh, babe.
Oh god.
I think we're even out now. I think we're even out for subs. Yes. It's a nice
Serenity.
round, pleasing number. Excellent. I can stop checking the doors to see if they've unlocked themselves. Excellent.
Oh,
Perfect. Okay.
I think my
all right,
nose
we're
is
good.
bleeding. Oh my god, Vobile 1500, Sea of Streams at 2500. Oh my god! I can't even. I don't even know what the fuck I don't even know.
Oh my.
Oh
God,
my
dude.
god, this is
my God.
all right. Well.
If anyone in chat was wondering, I actually just logged into Techsmith's dashboard. If you guys are wondering what his current sub count is, he's literally 4 away from 20,000.
I mean, at this point, I am. Yeah, no, it says right here, 19,996. What the fuck? Yo, come on now. I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know how to handle this information. I don't know how to deal with what I'm seeing. What the fuck?
Oh my good gracious, dude.
I can't even. What the fuck? I think we've got more people subbed than watch the channel ever. Holy fuck. Good lord.
So, Saturday night streams are just going to be therapy with Techsmith now.
Yeah.
What
Holy
it is.
shit. I can't even, like, the fucking stream labels is basically broken at this point. It's so full of notifications, I don't even know how to interpret it anymore. It's just like a lot. It's just a lot in there. My God. Guys. Holy shit. Thank you, everybody, so much. And now suddenly this amazing character that I thought was befitting of Merlin Hodges, I think I'm going to need to. I think Volos' real name is Merlin Hodges. Oh, man. You got to be Oh. Holy
my
fuck.
goodness.
Sea of Shreves, 10 more. This sub count doesn't look real. This doesn't look like a real number to me anymore. I don't even
know. Come under fucking audit.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna draw the attention.
Your channel is now becoming a tax concern.
Yes, exactly. Right now, Twitch is
Dude.
like, wait, what's that affiliate doing? What's going on with that affiliate's channel right now?
That doesn't look right.
that doesn't look right. That looks like money laundering.
I'm wrong about that.
Holy fuck, you guys. Damn. Everybody's got to have a fucking sub badge at this point. Holy shit. Oh.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
no, that's completely fucking bonkers. I can't even. I get scared by looking at the. What? You gotta be kidding me! You've got to be fucking kidding me! You've got to be fucking kidding me with this shit right now! You've got to be.
Merlin Hodges has now gifted tonight 296 gifted subs.
That. That
Jeez.
alone, I think, is more than the recurring all the subs I've ever seen in my fucking channel. You're gonna be holy fuck, Merlin Hodges. I think I don't even know what is befitting.
Oh my god, dude.
It's
The Merlin, the myth, the legend.
Mar now stands for Merlin Hodges ain't real. God, man, this is the no that fucking sub count is terrifying to me. You guys,
That's so crazy, dude.
I mean, holy fuck. I mean, my head is just spinning right now.
Oh
Fuck
man.
me! Holy, what the fuck? No way! What the hell? What the fucking shit is going on right now?
Oh,
This is totally, I don't even know, my brain can't compute this. Ed for life, 25 more fucking gifted subs. I don't even know. What the hell?
Oh my god.
I was gonna
be screaming very loudly if Aaron's parents weren't here.
I got you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Oh my god. Dude,
I can't
Oh
even. I don't even.
my
What?
goodness,
How
man.
does a human internalize this fucking information?
I honestly right now I'm feeling kind of dumbfounded staring at my
This-
I don't
Like this is like that Moby song, God passing across the face of water. That's Merlin Hodges right now. It is the face of Twitch God passing across my channel. Merlin Hodges.
you could literally throw this
Holy
you
fuck.
could literally throw this into sub only mode right now and nothing would change.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing would change. Yeah.
Oh my god.
My God.
Dude.
Sea of
Oh.
Shreves with 10 more. Nah, this is busted.
I mean, but I think it's pretty safe. Let's go ahead and make sure that that's true, though. Could all non-subs please say hi?
Yeah.
Oh, if there are any, if any exist.
If we have a single non-sub, just say hi. It's for
Yeah.
science at this point.
If you don't have a sub badge beside your name, say hi. I think it's gonna be pretty quiet. I don't think anyone exists.
Hold on, I'm gonna log on to one of my alt accounts.
Oh my god.
we got one!
there
We
is
got
one!
one!
Wow,
I'm gonna get
Mr.
two.
Blue.
I'm gonna get him. Oh, I can't click on it. It's moving too quick.
I know.
Come here.
Fucking holy shit. This is a
No.
fucking bonkers banana fucking stream.
I don't think you should gift it manually, Milton. I think you should just
Try to get
like
him with
gift it to the community, and we'll
Random-
patch that hole when we
Yeah,
get to it. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Wow.
I think right now the like D&D streams or sub count at this point right now, it's got to go like Critical Role and then me at this point. Holy
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Okay, so what are we making a run for fucking Critical Role sub count or something? Damn, Ed for life
Guys,
with
if we
25
hit the
more.
10 million mark.
Close.
Oh my fuck, you guys!
At
that's- holy
Tech actually
shit.
promised me that if he hits 1,000 subs, he's gonna drink a bowl of broth.
Oh,
Oh.
my god! Why
That's a
would
really
you
high
say
stakes,
that?
you guys.
I will.
Why
take
would
it.
you say gross? I'll die. I mean,
I'll
that'll
die.
be the last stream I ever do because I'll die
Why do you
from
hate
it.
broth? What the fuck is wrong with it? It's so delicious.
It's fucking no, not happening.
I don't
Definitely
understand. Of all
not.
things to hate, I don't understand the
It's
the broth
It's a
hate.
fucked up salty drink that got confused and found its way into your bowl instead of your cup. You pour broth into a cup and see how many people drink that shit. Yuck! Oh, I almost threw up thinking about that. Okay, that's how much that ain't gonna happen. Fucking yuck!
Raise your hand if you would drink broth. Like somebody gives you a cup of ramen broth. How many of you drink that? Raise your hand.
Yuck.
Go ahead.
Yuck!
Even me being the crazy anti-sauce person that I am, I'd do it.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking
do it.
disgusting.
If
Plain
you would
Jane
drink, if you would drink
Fire.
that cup of ramen broth, gift a sub in the channel.
Fucking yuck, guys.
What's the update? What are we at now? How close are we to How close are we to 1,000 subs?
I mean,
what are we at now?
we're a little ways away, but we're like frighteningly, terrifyingly high. Like this is the top of a fucking skyscraper I've never been on the top of before. We're at fucking 612, which is
my
Oh my God.
that's what I'm saying. Like that is terrifying. That is fucking terrifying. What the
Doubled my
fuck?
sub count, and I do this for a living, so I guess my career's over.
My God.
Holy jeepers, dude.
I'm gonna shit all over the place uncontrollably.
Shit.
Just losing all fucking bodily control. I was ready for a fucking chill D&D fucking
know.
stream, and I take my heart out for a fucking jog around the block apparently. Oh. Okay, we're calming down. I'll turn off my Mars screen so we can actually see the fucking map.
Yeah. All right. Let's finally get into, the reason why we're here. There's no way that anyone is going to gift a stub and delay this any longer. Like there's no fucking way.
There's no
that
way
that
anyone
continues to happen whatsoever.
No one would. They're not like that. They wouldn't do that. No,
They
We're
wouldn't
gonna
do
get
that.
into
They
the
wouldn't-
game, all right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way anyone's about
As a-
to just
right?
delay
As a-
this any further, right, Milton?
No one would do it. No one would.
No
do
one.
It. No.
No.
For
No
sure.
one.
Nope.
No one.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh.
Well, thank you, damn sandwich. Okay. All right. First of all, I would like to apologize to anyone who donated anything and I missed, because I've never fucking seen this shit before ever in my life. Literally never seen this in my life. So I apologize. I will read through the entire fucking Streamlabs at the end of what the fuck and for life.
My God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
My God.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ed for life. Damn, guys. Were there even 25 people left on Twitch who weren't already subbed to my channel? Like, holy fuck me. So, I will apologize if I missed anything and anyone. I promise I will go over everything at the end of stream. Even if you're not around, if you fall asleep and you're just not around for the end of stream, just know that I will thank every single fucking person painstakingly. I will recognize everyone who has contributed to this absolutely fucking bonkers fucking sub train. What the fuck? Merlin Hodges.
My God, man.
Merlin Hodges. Fucking Merlin's gifted subs alone have raised me to a height I never thought my channel would fucking get to ever. I have a fucking I can't even put my words together. I have a lot of D&D planned with this campaign, and I didn't think by the end of the campaign I would be at this place. Fuck me, Merlin Hodges. There's just going to be a Merlin Hodges in every episode now. At this point.
That's you in the middle of town. The city.
There you go, Tech. There you fucking go. What's your favorite Oreo? Ah, man.
Oh yeah, that's been an ongoing meme.
What?
I'll wait to see what you say because I had a very specific answer.
I've only ever had normal Oreos. Actually, no,
Not true.
Double stuff.
Not true. And that's also still not
What?
true.
What did we have?
Yep.
I gotta go.
Oh,
and if
mint
if
Oreos?
I'm not allowed to choose original, I gotta go vanilla.
I like. Didn't we have mint Oreos at one point?
Nope.
What do we have?
We had fluorescent Oreos.
I'm sorry.
Oh, were they still just tasted like
Remember?
Oreos, but they were like fucking multicolored? Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are fucking
That was
bananas.
They were like
So-
bright orange and bright
Yeah.
pink and bright green and shit like that. And I asked my chat if anyone remembered it, and they're all like, Milton, are you on drugs? And I was like, no, come on, they were a thing, man. I'm not making this up. So someone went and Googled it, and sure enough, they absolutely did exist.
Yeah, absolutely. They all tasted the same. They just had lots and lots of food dye in them, which now is apparently like a carcinogen or something. Oh my God, Merlin Hodges, are you kidding me with this right now? This is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Are we actually making a push for 1,000 fucking subs?
How about that soup?
No! I hate that deal. I hate that plan.
I would just like to point out that Merlin's just gifted a sub to Milton T Pig 1 and Milton T Pig 1, spelled with both a 1 and an I.
There's a lot of Milton T pigs out there that need subs. Okay.
I hate that.
So wait a minute. Real question: what happens when there's no one else here to get a sub?
It just gives it to literally. It just picks random usernames out of the ether and gives subs to
Holy
them.
shit.
No joke. Yep.
My God.
Imagine being that person, getting an email being like, who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is Techsmith 314? What an idiot.
I got gifted a sub to
a
it.
sub. I'm going to stop by and gift out a few subs myself. Let's keep this train going.
Oh my God.
The last thing I want to say before we get started is that I think I told you that I got a Samsung smartwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got it fired up and I actually love the thing, but man, it gets kind of annoying. It buzzes, it vibrates your wrist, it sends you notifications of literally everything. So I'm sitting here and it'll go bzz, bzz, and I'll look down and I'm like,
did you know the sun is hot?
Oh,
fantastic. Thank you. And I'm like,
If you hold your head underwater for too long, you'll die.
I'm like, thank you, Samsung smartwatch. It's very useful.
That is smart.
good
right.
Lord. Oh,
Like Claptrap, only loaded with Snapple facts.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking exactly. Holy shit, guys. We're almost half an hour in and we haven't even fucking started. Holy fuck.
Let's be honest, we wouldn't have wasted this time anyway.
You know what? That's very fucking true. That's very fucking true. Okay, holy shit. Okay, we're gonna get started.
Ed, what the fuck?
In exchange for all the subs, no pressure or anything, you can try to kill Ven, right?
Ed's been one of my moderators for like 4 years. That's what he wants.
I'm just saying, you guys are in a tricky situation. And I guess you do work directly for God, so just saying. You might get called back.
Okay.
It was a lot of gifted subs, Vin. All right.
Listen, I absolutely respect the sellout route, but I will have you know my next character will be building himself.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Oh.
And I'm not as charismatic as building.
Okay.
The Volos needed any favor, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, holy shit. All right, let's get into the fucking recap. I'm going to be tripping all over myself now. Oh boy, a taste of what's to come. Okay. My fucking throat is dying from all the screaming. Okay.
By the way, I had some really fucking spicy curry today. Full warning.
Yeah, I assume so. I just assume that that Math is going to be late.
Spicy poops. Yep.
You're going to have fiery explosive shits, and that Milton is too high to remember his name. I just assume that's the way we play Mar now.
Now everyone rotate to the right. I got edibles.
Okay.
Fuck, what does that make me then? Does that make me your wife?
There we go.
Okay, there you go. Welcome to Canada.
Nice
Oh
on that
God,
one.
I'm gonna do you so good tonight.
Oh, I hate this now. I suddenly hate everything.
I
about
just
what's
shaved my
happening.
nipples. Let's get to town.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Consider it,
It's
yeah,
very
exactly.
nice.
Only one of them though.
Okay, well,
It's the guiding light kind of thing. Just pick this one. The other one's a dud.
Exactly.
okay. Holy fuck, guys. We're going to get going. All right. It's time for recap. It's time for recap time. So, last time,
Give subs.
you guys arrived in Farwater
Give out some subs.
to find Garvin's mansion being attacked by an army of slump monsters.
Give more subs.
You made yourselves known and got the attention of Arinda, who wanted to know what was going on. She warned you about Garvin's power and asked you to either leave or let her die by killing Garvin. And there was a bit of indecision on whether you would dive in and save the town or let the slump monsters kind of burn themselves out on the townsfolk. But in the end, you kind of did both. You let a chunk of the town die, but you did jump in before everyone was gone. And Jake even used a really super powerful shield spell to protect the remaining townsfolk. After the hubbub, you followed Garvin into the mansion, somewhat under his control. Orinda helped to protect you a bit from his thrall, but you still had a very strong suggestion that you had to follow. You met with him in the sitting room, where Garvin wanted to know what the hell was going on. With Slump having another one of his 400 IQ moments, convinced Garvin that there was an organization-wide restructuring of how Phase 1 was done. You told Garvin to go about his work and not concern himself with Quentin. Then you got your plate of poison cheese and had Orinda bring it to him. And when the plan didn't seem to be working and Garvin wasn't accepting the poison cheese... oh my god.
Oh, Stun Geezy.
Stun Geezy. 5 more gifted subs. Thank you so much. When the plan didn't seem to be working very well, she tried to force feed Garvin the poisoned cheese, which got her summarily unwoven. Jake went ahead and just rewove Orinda himself, giving her a hoodie and cargo pants so she could have pockets. And when this happened, I couldn't decide if she was kind of more like Eleanor from The Good Place, who really loves the comfortable baggy clothes, or more like Tahani from The Good Place, who was almost physically ill when she had to wear cargo pants. And I imagine it was probably a bit of both. Then you made your way upstairs to face off with Garvin. You opened the door, and Orinda froze Gak with mental superpowers. And you found Garvin completely exhausted, getting up from the floor. And with that, we're going to go ahead and dive into the narrative camera, which means I need this to be at 60% volume. 60%. And we do this. Okay.
Oh, you can taste that production value. God, it's so
Right? So good. Here we go.
Ah, it's so loud!
Damn it! Ruining everything. Here we go. We see that massive grandfather clock. The narrative clock counting down events that have happened, are happening, and have yet to happen. Hundreds of hour hands pointing at various symbols. The minute and second hands clicking by. But then the second hand stops. And it ticks backwards, one notch. Then another. And it keeps going until the clock face is rapidly moving backwards. The story begins to rewind. We see the hour hand pass by familiar images until it stops at one symbol. The symbol of a table where our story began. Suddenly the camera shifts, and we are looking at that table. A rough wooden table, deep in a mine shaft with an electrolantern, providing just enough light to see the faces of 4 strangers and their benefactor who had brought them together, Tom. His hands are outstretched as he welcomes this motley crew into his hideout. Time speeds forwards, and we see a frozen image of the 4 of you in the Quinton Law Office. Kirby, with his enormous trooper hat, is sitting at his desk, reaching upwards towards Slump, who is casually scarfing down one of his staplers. Again, time jumps forward, and we see the 4 of you inside the skull-shaped cave, facing off against this enormous lightning-charged ape, as it is unleashing a barrage of lightning bolts at Lou. But up in the sky, we see Volos peeling back reality and shining a spotlight on the ape, causing it to reel in pain. Time jumps again. A frozen image of the 4 of you on Ship and Jimmy's boat, with an angry Sharknado in the distance, hurling sharks in every direction, as Jimmy is shouting, "No passengers!" A shark has landed on the boat, and Galdrick has his hand extended, burning the flesh off this shark. Another time jump. Demersal has seen Slump kick down the door in his tower and is unloading a deluge of lightning from his umbrella at you guys. Again, time jumps, and Jake is creeping through a tunnel with Dr. Ick quietly sleeping beneath Demersal's tower. The next jump is the back of Hutch's cave, with Betty exploding out of Lou's grenade, with her enormous flaming wings and fiery sword. The next scene is the four of you standing on tables in space coffins, with a horrific black ooze creeping around the room. Again, a shift. And then Jake, Lou, and Galdrick are on the side of a street, preparing their magic and guns. And Slump is mid-punch, taking the spider monster to task. In between these scenes are a blur of everything that happened in between. Steve Sports, Ellie, that time you all legitimately died. That time you killed a bunch of police officers. Lighting the Nash Club on fire. The Yo-Yo Boys in the bar. The Noodle Shack. Everything that has left you here. Everything that happened whirs by in a flurry, and then it starts to slow down. And we see Jake unleashing a fiery lightning bolt into the army of slumps at Garvin's mansion. Orinda is making eye contact. And the final bit of our arc is reaching its conclusion. The narrative clock is almost where it began, with the party's hour hand sitting directly on a picture of Garvin's face. The second hand and minute hand are nearly at the top of the hour, and the symbol sitting directly next to Garvin's face, the hour that is about to come, it's that 3 hash mark symbol. And just as the second hand and minute hand move, the camera cuts to black. Doing a cool fade out with the music, don't worry. On my end, it sounds very good. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to the other music. Okay.
Hey, Indar, keep this part in.
Skip that. And keep this part in of me narrating all the things that I'm doing.
Yes, good.
You should probably leave that out, yeah, or just don't include that.
Include that all in. It's people like
Include that. It's all garbage. Just get rid of it.
people like to see how the sausage is made
Get rid of it.
sometimes.
Don't include that. It's stupid.
It's probably a really bad idea. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay. Okay.
Look at Culture step on people. Whoops! Everyone stopped talking at the wrong time.
Okay, guys. So when we left off, you were busting into Garvin's office. Orinda, who's not here. Orinda. There she is. Orinda. I'm going to give her magic spell lines. Meow, meow. She is boogity boogity. And then she's also kind of boogitying Garvin too. So Orinda is kind of totally locking down Gak. Gak is mentally comatose, basically, unable to act. And she's also interfering with Garvin's, mind control powers and all that shit. And when you came in, Garvin was kind of doubled over on the floor, pulling himself up on a chair, and was very clearly exhausted. And he looks up at you with a face of, non-belief, just totally shocked at what the hell's happening. What would you guys like to do?
Remember, he's got a force field thing, belt or whatever.
I want Slump to look at him and say,
Mr. Blarbin!
Mr.
So new.
Mr. Blarbin, what's wrong?
I thought it was a character choice, but I was so intrigued. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I don't even know.
You alright, man?
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes Slump accidentally eats building a little bit.
Baby skull in your throat, making some kind of whistle?
Yeah, pretty much. Mr. Blarbin, what happened?
Wait. What are you doing with Orinda? I unwove her. What's going on here? I was just
What do you mean, unwove?
I unwove
And
her.
while Slump is talking, and you get to decide the degree to which this is effective, Slump is soothing.
Oh, okay.
Good call.
What,
Okay.
What do you mean, unwove? What? Explain yourself. She's not real. Is she an illusion?
No, I'm sorry. You see, Orinda's kind of she's my familiar. I create her and I uncreate her as I need, and I uncreated her and she's right there. One of you is more powerful than I had originally believed. Who's done this?
What? By what rubric have you decided it must have been one of us?
I would like to be
suspect
picking my
that?
nose very obviously in this moment, just trying to low play my intelligence.
Do you somehow mean to suggest that in these hands,
I want Slump to hold up his gigantic fucking cucumber hands,
I somehow had the ability to make?
and then he's like gesturing openly towards Orinda with his eyes sort of wide.
No, I suppose not you, but what about... I don't remember if we ever exchanged names, but I'm pretty sure that we did. Lou or Jake, I'm pretty sure one of you could have. Probably not the nose picker.
I almost got it.
Yes.
I almost got it.
Yeah, you're doing very well. Gross. Lou, Jake, what's going on here?
How long does it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's nothing for you to worry about. Don't be worried.
I've never even heard of this, where someone has taken someone else's familiar. That shouldn't even be possible.
You're exhausted. Maybe you just didn't unweave her all the way.
With the way I feel right now, it's like somebody killed her and sealed her, like those damn dirty calligraphers. But she's still there. Orinda, who's done this? And Orinda kind of has a very strained look on her face, and she's deliberately not answering.
How long does it take me to make sealing nails now?
Not long at all, I would say. I would say basically a spell. You just weave a spell and you got it.
Okay. So I'm going to start that, and sort of like while I'm concentrating on it, just sort of absently like looking down but still talking to Garvin. Hey man, so we heard Hutch might be back. How's that stuff work?
Yes. When Sog was out looking for one of the calligraphers, she came across one of the old battle sites, it appears, and managed to reweave him. What are you doing with that nail right there? What is...
Wait, Hutch isn't like a dude? Hutch is
he's
familiar?
He's definitely a dude. No, it's something, phase 3 and up. Wanted. I'm really... That nail... Look, what are you doing to the nail?
As he gets more focused on the nail, I want to be like, got it!
Gross!
And I put it in my mouth.
Oh God! All right, so it's definitely. I'm going to die. I'm going. This is awful.
Mr. Blarden, what's wrong with you? Why are you laying there?
This is because somebody, one of you, I think, did something with Orinda. Somehow you sealed her ink away from me, like the calligraphers do. And
Answer me this if you might. This Orinda person that you're referring to, presumably...
And I'm sort of gesturing towards Orinda, like, as in, this is who he's talking about.
Presumably, this is who you mean?
yes, that's her right there. That's Orinda. I can tell. I can tell that she's doing something. because
Is
you
there
would be
any way-
spilling all the beans. You would be, you wouldn't be able to control yourself with spilling the truth if she wasn't doing something to protect you.
Well, Mr. Blobin, have I ever given you any reason to suspect me of dishonesty before?
Yes, you've done something to Ellie. You did something to Hutch. You've done something.
see-
I don't know what you're doing.
This is what we're getting to the bottom of. I don't even know who this person is. You've just pointed her out for the first time. Now, if I have no idea who she is, then you have never seen her with any of my party. But you have worked with a number of people with a keen ability to summon these familiars before. I presume Ellie is your friend with the spiders? Who's
Yes.
to say it wasn't one of them?
Well, no, Ellie's definitely dead. Oh, you mean a phase 1 Weaver?
Well, who knows?
Come
Who
now.
knows?
Come now, Mr. Slump. There's no way a phase 1 Weaver could create Orinda. That's just not possible. And to do what they've done to me, no. Somebody, why is she with you? Orinda! Answer me this right now. Why are you with them? What have you done to Gak? Gak, kill them! And
No, Gak.
Gak just stands there completely, like, not even, it doesn't even look like she's straining. Like, it's not like she's fighting something.
Did he just issue the order for her to kill all of us?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he issued the order for her to kill.
Now, he said them. That's
Yeah.
why was that misspoke, or did you
Nope.
say them?
He said them.
Okay.
Good. At this point I wanna like look at him and with my eyes like wide as fucking saucers say,
Mr. Blobin, did I misunderstand you, or did you just mean to direct your beast with lethal intent?
I don't know what you're doing here. You've been talking me in circles. You've clearly done something with Orinda. You're doing something to Gak. I
want to, while he's still mid-sentence, after he confirms that he's trying to do that, I want to take my trident out and just huck it right at his chest.
oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, so roll to kick some ass.
God damn it! What is that again?
Plus
I
tough.
think that's plus tough. I think I have 2 to tough. I think I need to pull up my sheet. I can never remember which one I have plus 2 to.
And we're also gonna get some good music here, and we're gonna be rolling some initiative.
Yeah, the moment he's like, "Well, yes, I don't trust," like I'm gonna be like, "What?" And I'm just gonna, just fucking try it.
I think when I see Galdrick, like, wah! I'm gonna reach down to that like field resonator Thunderdome shit that I bought. And
Yep.
just
That's not the right
I'll
thing.
flip that on and try to nullify all the shields here and sort of make it one big shield that we're all inside.
All right.
I rolled 26. Does that count?
Okay. No, that definitely does not count. All right, 8. You're gonna deal some damage and you're gonna take some damage. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna count this as a surprise. So no penalties.
Okay.
Everyone gets -2 when you're fighting against Garvin.
Ooh.
So whenever you roll a dice, -2 to whatever you would normally roll.
Oh, okay.
Because Garvin, weakened as he is,
has
is
plot armor. I'm okay
still-
with that. You can just write it in as that. I'm so down for that.
he ain't no phase 1 Weaver. Okay, so as he tells Gak, he knows it's not going to work because he can see Gak frozen in place. But he says, Gak, kill them! And as soon as he says that, fucking Trident comes out, and it's so happy that it gets to go a second fucking time. It's like fucking Thunderstrike from Molten Core. It's got like wrapping, and it's got big, thick, heavy blades, and it just comes out and flies straight at him. And
Okay.
it bounces off a force field around him. The force field definitely takes the damage, but it does not strike true on Garvin himself. And as soon as it bounces off his shield, he says, "You idiots! You absolute fucking fools! I may not have Arinda. You may have sealed such a massive portion of my energy away from me, but you stand no chance against Garvin, the mightiest of the Phase 2 Weavers. I told you not to step on my toes, and I've got more than enough ink left to vanquish idiots like you." And he stands up very roughly, like, he goes to one knee. And one chubby sausage finger hand comes up with a couple gold rings on it. And this flamethrower style gout of flame just comes out. And you take 2 harm, Galdrick.
Okay.
And now we're going to get everybody to roll some initiative. So everybody roll to act under pressure. Roll plus cool.
And that's 2d6.
That is 2d6 plus cool.
Plus cool, yeah.
And then -2.
Okay,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So -3.
Okay. Yours is 3. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Slump is 9. And Galdrick, go ahead and roll to act under pressure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. And
Very
is that
cool.
-2? Like,
That's 10 with -2.
okay, cool. Okay,
I'm
so
trying to add my harm to my sheet. Oop.
okay, perfect. So as you get burned very, very badly, Galdrick, it is your turn again.
Hey. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, so I take 2 harm, and all right, I gotta go to this 10. All right, sounds good. I will. We're all relatively well healed,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
You just took the 2 harm?
Yeah, I just took the 2.
That's
All right,
basically
sounds
it.
good. Where's my trident? Did it already appear back in my hand, or is it
Yeah.
somewhere in the room?
It kind of like bounced off Dauntless style and landed in the ground and then just teleported itself back into your hand.
Okay, I've got a neat. Let's go ahead and start off with something kind of fucking neat here, shall we?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's try with something neat. Let's start with the flare. I want to take my javelin, okay,
Yep.
and I want to kind of like chuck it up into the air. How high are the ceilings in here?
Yeah, you know what? This is Garvin's personal office. Let's imagine the ceilings are a little bit vaulted.
Okay.
So probably, 15 feet or so.
Okay, sounds good. I want to kind of like throw my spear up into the air. All right.
Yep.
Then I'm going to get out my pistol as it's like lobbed into the air, and I
Yep.
want to kind of like shoot my trident.
Yeah.
But I'm not shooting a bullet at it. I'm shooting a tether at it. And I kind of want to essentially shoot the thing, grab at the tether. It goes like immediate full tension, and I slam the tether to the ground, and I kind of like drive the trident from a top angle down.
Yeah.
Right on top of Garvin.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to kick some ass, and you take the -2 to your tough roll.
Which means it just rolls regular now. Okay.
Okay.
Boop.
Oh. So I think with this one, you throw the javelin up into the air, and then like you just casually pull out the pistol, and you shoot it from like around behind your back. And I think the in the flare of being so damn cool, you miss the javelin, and it comes down and just like lands on your head, and you take 1 harm from your own javelin landing on your head.
Fuck! Stupid! This is why I stick with the pistol.
Is that an unhappy hum of
That's
the
an unhappy hum as the javelin has disappointed its master. All right, Slump, it is your turn.
Okay, so Gak Okay, so basically this is what I want to do is I want to have a quick bit of dialogue with Orinda if I can.
Yep.
And I will factor that into what I'm going to do so that rather than doing something big and crazy, I'll do one of two smaller-esque things. So I want to basically look at Orinda and say,
Oh, hey, Miss Lady Dog, are you able to? What happens if Slump were to, you know?
and he like holds his fist up towards Gak's head.
Just so we're clear, did you call me dog?
Yeah, Miss Lady Dog, Miss Fake Lady Pretend Dog.
That's a weird thing to say, Mr. Slump. But are you wondering if you can crush Gak's head?
Mrs. Cranky Bitch Lady Dog. Yeah,
right.
That's what Slump was wondering.
Mr. Slump, to be fair, I was just asking you a question.
Slump rolls his eyes dramatically.
Oh my God, answer the question.
All right. Yeah. Pretty sure if you wanted to crush her head, you could. It would be gross. She's also kind of defenseless, so I don't know if you really. She's hired by Garvin. You deal with Garvin. I'm pretty sure she won't have any reason to fight us.
Okay, so I want to look at Garvin because the thing is, while I don't doubt that's the case at all, if Garvin were to fucking hurl a book at Orinda's head, then Gak would all be fine. So I want Slump to look at Garvin and say, sort of like Agent Smith from The Matrix, look at Garvin and say,
Tell me, Mr. Blarbin, what good is a bodyguard if they're unable to guard?
and I want to like walk up to Gak and very gingerly take her gigantic fucking hands and Slump's gigantic fucking hands and put them together in like a praying position.
Yeah.
And then put on his door bangers on his fists and as hard as he can smash her fucking hands together like paste.
Oh my God. All right. So roll me to kick some ass.
Okay.
You won't get to roll twice. And you will be removing 2 from your, I mean, you still have like whatever. I think you have like +4 or something. So whatever it is, it's like, it's just -2 off whatever it is. Garvin is sincerely, severely inhibiting your guys' ability to mobilize. Yeah,
that's fair. So I think normally, I would get, it's plus tough, right?
That's right.
Rolled. Okay.
And
so
then plus
plus
another
2
1
for me. Yeah. Plus another 1 for me. And then not the 2 rolls. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My God. Okay, so with a full success, basically that's exactly what happens. You walk over there and her brain is basically turned off. Like she's not home for this. Yep. And her fucking hands basically just explode in a shower of gore until she's just got fucking bony nubs on the ends of her arms.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks bad. There's no reaction on her face though. It is the Hodge treatment. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gross.
What is Garvin's reaction, if any?
Garvin, he kind of looks at you and he's seething. Like Gak wasn't helping him anyways, but now he can't get Gak to help. So he is just staring daggers at you, as he is also very aware of his situation worsening.
Okay.
Jake, it is your turn.
Cool. So I have the nail finished.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. So I just have like a little piece of like colored electrical tape. I'm just sort of like tag it around the end and stick it in my pocket. And Gak had a like big space shotgun on her thigh, right?
Yep.
Cool. Is it like fastened? Is there some sort of like device holding it there, or can I just grab it?
I mean, it's like a quick release, so it is being held with a device, but you can see the latches and snaps, and you can take it off pretty quick.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stand between Gak and Orinda.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna shotgun Gak in the head.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna keep her alive for questioning, but so much for that shit.
I guess I'll point it at her head and then look at the group. out of character question, have we seen any, because like I know player knowledge, these are like the Space Raider situation, have we ever seen anyone like this giant snoo lady anywhere else?
When we saw, I think it was Zog at Tom's place, did she look the same? Yeah.
Yeah, you did see the person at Tom's place who dragged Tom away looked very similar.
But we don't know
like,
where they're from, yeah.
Yeah.
Like body stature, clothing markings, hair, like really similar?
Body structure, very similar, but the one at Tom's place had very, very military attire, and this is very much like mercenary attire. They both had bright orange hair with a blue streak.
Fuck her, dude.
Okay.
Let her buck.
Yeah, I'll look at Rin real quick.
Yeah.
Just to like see what we have a little eyeball conversation. Like, how does she respond to me pointing a shotgun at this giant lady's head?
She's a little bit of the mind that, like, she's not really going to be a threat if Garvin's gone.
Okay, and then I'll look at Lou. Same situation.
I mean, if Orinda's freed up to de-power Garvin, that would help. But it would be great if we could talk to Gak. Oh boy, this is a real sticky situation we got ourselves in, fellas.
Yeah,
Goldrick is like doing eye contact with Jake. Like, come on, make eye contact with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
When
So
you're
I'll
trying
poke
to get
her.
eye contact.
Yeah, I'm just like, my eyes are really wide and being really obvious. Like, hey, look over here, man. Come on. I see you talking to everyone with your fucking eyes. Why aren't you? Why? Well, it's like he's purposely ignoring me. Slump. He hasn't looked at you or I. Like, what?
What the fuck, Jorp?
What the fuck, Jorp?
I will now address everyone. I'll poke her in like the hand mush with the barrel of the shotgun. I don't know if she's gonna be talking too much. She's gonna be steaming mad.
That's a good fucking point.
I got a med kit.
I'd do the Queen from 300, like slow nod yes backup thing, like.
Slump like looks at Gak, looks back at Jake, looks at Gak, has sort of like a tilt of his head in sort of an admiring way because she's so large. Looks back at Jake and then just sort of shrugs.
All right, I'm gonna look at her belt real quick. Does she have one of those shield generators like
No.
we saw on Urban? Okay,
She does not.
grenades, anything like extremely dangerous on her outer person.
Lots of knives. Lots and lots of knives. She had. You,
Well,
you
she
took
won't
the
be grabbing
shotgun.
those anytime soon.
So she bones the knives. Hey, you don't know what her skill. She might be like Draven with those things.
Yeah, Draven uses his hands.
Toes.
It just fucking puts her hands in the fucking or her bones in the hilts. Fucking spins them
God.
around. You don't know.
God.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
nothing. She doesn't have like fucking grenades. on her,
No,
like,
no,
strapped in
no
it.
grenades or
Okay, cool.
anything.
So I'll sort of look at everybody, give it a nod, and then I'm gonna just shoot her in both her knees.
Oh,
Oh.
my God.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I mean, I can't think of a way that you could fail that roll. Like the gun's not going to backfire. It's not a shitty gun. No one can hit you back. So I don't think there's any rule for it. And I don't think there's any way that you miss or take damage for it. I think you just blow her kneecaps out. And this is a mean space shotgun. So you remove her lower legs.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. She can still talk.
I mean, I can only imagine there's a lot of blood coming off of her now, and you feel like she might not be one for talking in a couple seconds here. Situation's gone from bad to worse for old Gacky Poo there.
And then I'll just move over towards Garvin. That's technically all I got.
Okay. Lou, it is your turn.
So the force field is a belt device. Like we can see it.
You cannot see it.
Oh. Can I see his belt? And it's not a force field, or it's that I can't see? Yeah.
You can see his belt. you cannot see a device on it, nor can you see a device anywhere else on him.
Maybe it's just monocle. Okay. I would like to bring up my golden buddy and think about like a electrical pulse that would interfere with electrical devices. And what I want to do is use the spell Jinx and try and mess up what it's doing, what it's trying to do.
You want to mess up his shield?
Yeah.
Okay. So you flipped on the Thunderdome thing. It did not have an effect because you saw a deflection of a force field type thing, but the Thunderdome thing did not have an effect.
That's true.
Okay. So we saw like the effect of the force field, not the actual generator.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the Thunderdome has not has not put you guys inside the dome of his shield. He still has his shield.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like that's not getting it to not be going is not a route to go, right? Is that what you're saying?
Jake's device is not having an effect, but your thing is Jinx. Your thing is bad luck, which can work whether or not you understand how it's happening.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
So if you would like to use Jinx, you absolutely can.
Okay, that's what I'd like to do.
Okay, so as you're kind of thinking, go ahead.
Oh, do you want me to roll it?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess this is used. No, Jinx has its own roll, doesn't it? Oh boy. All right, go for it.
Yeah. It's plus weird, but that's 2, so it's just 0. Oh no! Every time. It's like it says it in the name of the spell, but I still try it.
Yeah. Jinx has failed for you every time, and 2 natural ones. That is as bad a roll as you can get. 2 natural ones with no modifier is as bad of a roll as you can possibly get in this game.
And you're dead.
I mean, honestly.
The bookshelf falls on Lou. That's it.
Yeah. So, oh boy.
So you get to hold 2 of the bad things.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you see your gold buddy Lou 3 is kind of like pretending to have a big bushy mustache like Garvin and is stroking their invisible mustache. And then when you like kind of snap your fingers, you're like, hey, Lou 3, hey. Lou 3 kind of snaps into action, and you kind of think of Garvin having some real bad luck with his shield. And Lou 3 kind of digs into their back pocket, which they don't really have. Like, they don't have pants, but they dig into their ass, like their ass cheek, like it's a pocket, and they pull out an egg. And then these like goggles appear on their head, and they pull down these like these like aviator style goggles, and then they press a button on the top of the egg, and this blue pulse comes out of the egg, and it kind of washes over Garvin just fine. And then when it hits you, you suddenly feel very bad, and you're gonna be in for some bad luck.
I don't think that worked.
Lou 3 kind of like gives the egg a shake and presses the button a couple more times, and nothing happens. And
You're making it worse.
And then kind of like shrugs and throws the egg behind them. Okay, damn. All right. I'm gonna say Garvin takes a turn at this point, and I think he goes standing up, and he says, Orinda, I'm not really sure what you think you're doing or who has convinced you to do this, but you're mine, Orinda, and you will do what I say. And he unloads a big old bolt of fire directly at Orinda, and she gets burned real bad. And you feel like the hold on Gak starts to weaken a little bit, and you can only tell because suddenly Gak starts to sweat profusely and goes pale. She suddenly is becoming aware of just how bad situation is for her. And Galdrick, it is your turn again.
How bad does Orinda look?
Orinda looks like she just ate a big old bolt of fire to the face, kind of like you did, but like it's not life-threatening. It just hurt.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Singed some of her golden hair.
Give me her golden hair.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to. I'm gonna pick up my trident. And I'm gonna look at it and be like, listen here. I swear to God, I found my pistol, and I'm trying to have some faith in you, okay? But I'm gonna need you to be strong, okay? I'm gonna need you to stand. I'm gonna need you to listen really carefully, okay? All right. Ah! And I just throw it at Garvin.
All right, roll to kick some ass. Ooh.
Oh my God.
So here's how this one goes. I picture this kind of happening in slow motion. It's like you're talking to your javelin. You're having this heart to heart. The javelin is super eager. It's ready to go. And then you try to like surprise everyone and the javelin with the throw. And as you rear back to hurl it, it's like time slows down as your mouth is agape, eyes wide, just full throttle going to heave this thing. And as you're throwing it, the javelin realizes this is its chance. And it starts building up holy power. It starts building up so much holy power for every inch that this thing travels along your very short trajectory. It starts exponentially building up more and more and more holy power. And when you throw it, it just fucking detonates. It doesn't even arrive at Garvin. It doesn't detonate from hitting Garvin. It just explodes in midair. And you take one, everybody takes one harm from this exploding holy javelin.
Oh.
And you see Garvin get knocked back like 20 feet. And that like force field shield, you see it start to fizzle.
Interesting.
I want to have like a very, if you will, cartoon Bugs Bunny explosion all over my face.
Yes.
My eyes just blink like blink, 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 blink. Like, I just let out the biggest sigh.
It looks like that was a bit premature.
All right, Slump, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm torn because what I want to do is use mental domination on Gak, but it wouldn't do much good. She's still basically sausaged from Orinda.
Yeah, I mean you could have that conversation with Orinda if you wanted.
Yeah, I don't think I trust my. Imagine I get her to let go, and then I use mental dominion, and it fucking fails.
That's a good fucking point.
And we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to. So Garvin is looking pretty weak. Like he had a hard time just getting to one knee, right?
He looks weak, but his
Yep.
spells are not. It's like him at his current level is significantly stronger than any phase 1 Weaver you've dealt with at full power.
Okay. I basically want to take some steps over here, grab these bookshelves and throw them at his fucking head. with the intention of hopefully doing some damage, but also burying him in bookshelves so that he's going to have to spend some time uncover. Even if he's going to use a spell, he's going to have to uncover them from his head and hopefully open up an opportunity for someone else to do something.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to deal damage with this, or do you want to just like make life difficult for him?
You know what? I'll just do it. I'll say that if I can, I'll throw as many shelves as I can. So like if I can muster one in each arm of my 4 arms.
Yeah.
I'll just lob them. But because I'm only using 1 arm per bookshelf, I'm just lobbing them, so they would do no damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's do act under pressure, which is plus cool, which was for you is plus weird.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, that's actually a success.
Is it -2 though?
Oh, is that not -2?
Is it my?
It
no,
is.
No.
I will say That's so tough. It is technically still -2.
Okay.
Okay. So at that point, I think you still throw them, and I'll say you don't totally bury him. So
Okay.
you get, he is definitely inconvenienced, but it's not like he is absolutely buried in books. But he
Sure.
is definitely laying underneath a couple bookshelves. There are books all over the place, and he's inconvenienced, but you know, the ultimate task was not fulfilled.
Okay, fair enough.
Jake, it is your turn.
So, are you guys trying to like pin him down and not kill him?
I think we do want to kill him.
Well, we definitely want to kill him.
Okay. Look, I got a cool new space shotgun. Let's try that shit out.
All right, you want to shoot him with a space shotgun?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, awesome. Roll to kick some ass.
I'm not good at this.
Uh-oh.
And it is still -2.
It is still -2.
Wait. I've seen this shield effect a few times, and I know that my thing didn't work, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of like, I don't think Jake's a very, very good at shooting a big gun, so I'll sort of like try to aim it, and it's big and it's weird, and I realize I'm a little bitch, and then I'll put it back down and try to use magic.
Okay.
I want to use my bubble magic, but like backwards. I want to see. if I
Yeah.
can,
You want to
Yeah.
unbubble him?
I want to try.
Yeah. Fucking do it. Roll me to use magic.
And is that also going to be at -2?
It will be -2, but you got a whole bunch of super wizards, so
I do.
I think your plus is +4 right now, so it'll be +2. Damn it! Oh man, it's so close.
The rolls tonight.
I know
Yeah.
you guys like the -2 sucks, but geez, you guys, that's a
Yeah.
lot of natural 1s and 2s and shit. Not great. So what I will say though is you start to try to unbubble Garvin's magic shield. And what you see is layers peeling off it. Like you're definitely on the right track. What is around him is not created by a device. It is absolutely a spell. And you are peeling it off, but more slowly than it is going back together. So you get to know that that's absolutely what's going on, but unfortunately you don't actually get to peel any off. And Lou, it is your turn.
Okay. So here's the thing. He's doing all these horrible things because he's really focusing on spells that make us shitty and also a spell that makes him invulnerable. So what I'd like to do is distract him so that he stops thinking about spells and he starts thinking about something else.
Okay.
Is that a spell? Or I'm going to say,
Garvin, we've been here before, right? You saw us here before.
Yes, of course, I remember that.
It's funny, earlier when we were here the first time, we were just looking around your beautiful home, and we stumbled into this room and found this really interesting book.
His eyes go wide when you say that.
Oh,
It was a fascinating read. It was full of longing and vulnerability, which is great. I mean, you just do not see that out here in the harsh wilderness of space.
I'm frantically flipping through my book to see did we learn anything that I could use to bother him?
You learned that he's like working with phase 3 people, and you learned that Orinda is like his masterpiece. It was mostly a documentation of the fact that he's done past cities before, and that he didn't think Farwater was going to be all that difficult, and that Orinda is his like crowning masterpiece, and that phase 3s should be so lucky.
Can he not make another Orinda since I've like taken her? Like, have we permanently removed his power of persuasion?
He could make a new familiar that would have incredible powers of persuasion, but it would not be her. It would not be Orinda specifically. But he could absolutely make a new familiar with very powerful abilities of persuasion.
Of course, what we really saw was just a litany, a grocery list of accomplishments, and not a lot of real self-worth. It's like you pin all of your value on the things that you do. And now look at this. This main thing that you did, this best achievement, she's not even yours anymore.
Okay, so I think what you're trying to do is like manipulate someone, right? You want to manipulate him into like kind of fucking up his magic, right?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
But also, I really don't want to roll that.
yeah, roll plus charm.
So -2. That's going to be good. Like literally minus.
Oh man, there's a natural 1 on almost every single roll from you guys.
No, yeah. I was gonna use a luck, but it seems too small fries for it.
A phase 2, the preeminent phase 2 weaver.
Okay, you know what? I right, and I haven't used a single one yet in this whole thing. I am gonna use a luck.
Okay, all right. That becomes a full 100% success. And you want him to suddenly fuck up his magic. And I will say, as you are talking to him about this, you all feel it's like a vice grip was tightened on your brain that you didn't realize was tightened on your brain, and it relaxes a bit. And Jake, you see the layers of that bubble start to really fall off and not come back on again. As Garvin says, well now, I'm pretty sure these are not mere small accomplishments. I could be a phase 3 weaver if I wanted. I'm more than my accomplishments and more than a phase 2 weaver. I could do anything I wanted. And he is so kind of engaged in this discussion, this attack on his character, which, you know, if you hadn't noticed the giant fucking picture of his face on the staircase, he thinks very highly of himself. And he is absolutely distracted enough that you no longer have the -2 bonus to your rolls.
Nice.
And because he's hindered enough with the bookcases and very much engaged in this argument, I'll say the combination of those two, he doesn't get a turn. So yep. I think that was fucking great. Like, he could have pushed his way out of it, but now he's like kind of pushing his way and like fucking enraged. And I think those two together mean that he is too distracted to get back into fighting order before it is Galdrick's turn again.
Magic onion!
Did you just say magic onion?
Yeah, man. I mean, look at.
What do you? Look at what?
Okay, when the layers of his like shield are falling off of him, is it just with my wizard eyes that I observe it?
No, I'll say everybody can kind of see
gonna,
this.
like, point, and then I'll pick up the shotgun and point further because it's longer than my arm, like over the table, and be like, "Fuck magic onion!"
They're just gonna look at him like, "What the f- are you talking about?" Okay, so am I able to correlate what Lou was doing at like attacking his self-esteem?
Yes,
is what loosened the grip.
Absolutely. It's like as soon as he started to argue back, you felt that loosening of the grip.
Okay, I see that, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like elbow Luke. She's right next to me. I'm like, I know exactly what to do.
Uh-oh.
I want to pick up my trident and I want to slam it down on the ground. Give me Bill!
Oh, sir, are you sure? Are you sure you want Bill right now?
Oh, yeah!
All right, just like I'll crack a new Bill out of the package here for you, fresh, and you'll have that new Bill to smell to him. All right, Bill, are you there? Are you functioning, Bill?
Hello, big boy.
All right.
Someone got a bill?
Yeah, yes, Mr. Gondrick Stout. Yes. Yeah, no need to get so excited, Bill. I'm going to send you down.
Send him down. Hurry.
Okay, yes. All right, sending Bill down now. And a normal-sized, short, 72-year-old Vietnamese divine familiar materializes.
Okay, I want to look at. I want to look at Bill and I want to go, Bill. That guy right there has talked so much shit on old man Vietnam. I need you to go truly make him feel bad about himself. No holding back.
No problem, big boy.
All right.
Hey,
I just kind of like wiggle my hands together like I'm so proud of this idea.
Bill sort of walks up to
Garvin in that old man way with his hands on his hips, like sort of like looking around, like squinting a bit, like it's too bright in this room. looks at Garvin and goes,
Hey, Mr. Melty Candle. Oh my God, look at you. Don't
What is
you
this?
feel dumb?
What's
you
this?
Hey,
is
hey,
this?
hey, is this you?
and he points up to the painting on the wall.
Yes, that's an oil painting I did of myself when I was meeting the ex-prime minister, the northeastern president of the 45th situation.
You know the
45th situation, sorry.
I just called him the prime minister president.
you know the Leslie Chow from Hangover look where he's like waving one hand around, he's sort of squinting and looking at his face.
Yeah.
Goes,
Oh my God, why you put on so much weight since they do the painting? Oh my God.
I didn't think I'd put on so. It's
Did
just.
they have to paint you extra thin or something? No wonder the painting's so big to begin with. They need all this canvas just to paint you. Oh my. Is this your house we live in right now? This your house we're in?
Yes, this is my house. I live here.
Oh my God, and you're in this state?
and he's sort of like with his tiny little building hands gesturing at the bookcases everywhere and the destruction and Gak's exploded hands.
Oh yeah.
And you let these people do this to you?
And he gestures back at the party and he says,
Oh, choy, yoy, big boy. Your boss going to be so disappointed in you. Why he give you this job?
No.
Don't understand.
I can deal with this. I can just. Where did you come from? This is.
Doesn't look like you can deal with it. Did she come like that?
and now he's pointing at Gak's hands.
No, there was more of her when she first came. They made a bit of a mess of things.
What's her job here? What's her job?
To protect me.
As soon as Garvin says that, you can see his eyes sort of like go wide and then narrow again in like that disbelieving way. And he walks up to Gak and kicks her in the shin and just like looks up at her face to see what she does. He sort of recoils for a second, like preparing her for her to murder him.
Yeah, she
And
drools a little bit.
And Bill turns back around and looks at Garvin and goes, and just shakes his head like very disappointedly. and then he looks back up at Galdrick and says,
You asked Bill to roast this guy? Looks like this guy roast himself. Oh my God.
I want Galdrick to like verbally just start laughing out loud.
I think Garvin's monocle falls out and his face just turns like beet red with anger. And there is his shield is gone. The magic onion is completely peeled. You can see there is no shimmer of deflection around him, and there is no negative bonuses imparted on any of you anymore. Holy fuck! All right, Slump, it is your go.
fantastic, because I know exactly what I want to do now.
Oh boy.
So is it pretty obvious when the shield's gone? Like we can sort of see that he's now been bamboozled enough that he's no longer protected?
Yeah, I kind of think of it like when things hit him, it looked like looked almost like a Star Trek force field thing. Right. And then as this started happening, it looked like thick, heavy heat waves peeling off him. like as if there was an invisible dome falling off in heat waves, unpeeling itself around him. And then eventually it was all gone, and suddenly you can see him just a little bit more clearly. Like you didn't realize he had been a bit distorted, but now you realize he's super not distorted.
Okay, perfect. Because what I want to do is further sort of psychological torture more than doing actual damage. So the goal here is to do damage. So I'm guessing I'll roll to kick some ass. But I just want you to understand the intention of what I'm doing is not purely for the sake of damage, or I just punch him in his head as hard as Slump could.
Yeah.
I want Slump to go up with his forearms and heaving as hard as he can, lift Garvin off the ground up above his head and say,
Slump wondered what would break first, your mind or your body.
And then drop him on his knee as hard as he can.
Oh, shit. All right, roll to kick some ass with no negative bonuses. So you roll twice, and you add an extra 1 to each. Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Still rolled a natural 1 with each of those. So you guys are still rolling like absolute shit.
Yep.
But with no fucking negatives, that is a complete success. And I think you hoist fucking Garvin up, and you say that line to him, and then you bring him down so hard on your knee. And it feels like slapping a big water balloon on your fucking knee. Like he kind of like slaps and folds over your knee a little bit. And then he kind of rebounds with all the blubber, and then he kind of falls on his face. And you didn't hear any bones break, but you figure something had to break with that.
I want it in the background, kind of like a WD, be like, "Oh my God, he broke him in half!"
My God, he had a family.
And you deal what, 5 fucking harm or something?
Yep.
Oh my God. All right. You also heal. I mean, you hadn't been hurt anyways, but you would have healed. But as you feel that kind of healing energy as you drain it from him, a gout of fire comes up from the floor where you dropped him as he fucking unloads a handful of flame at you for 2 harm, which is reduced to 1 harm for you.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
And next, it is Jake's turn.
Okay, so I see people kind of messing with this dome, and one of the things that Lou said has me thinking. Some of the stuff that Tom was trying to do when he would like unweave information out of people.
Yep.
Is it possible to like unweave someone's weaving ability? Could I like take or mute or break some of his powers?
I will say, you know that that's possible. You never would have known that that was possible if you hadn't been doing the Volos juicing. But with the power that Volos has given you, you know it's possible, and you know you don't need Volos to tell you that you don't have the power to do that. It's possible, but it's beyond your realm to do. You could... I'll say you could, you know what, because you got a lot of super wizard now, you could fuck with it a bit, but it's not going to have a crazy effect because a phase 2 weaver is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, so we've taken Narinda, and I feel like that's sort of like a magnifier on his ability to sway people.
Yeah.
And all of his accomplishments are based on sort of him fucking with people's brain. They're not real accomplishments.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I can dampen or break or remove, or however you think I can do this.
Yeah.
His ability to influence others' minds.
Okay. Roll me to use magic, and if it's a full success...
It's full success.
Oh my God. Those are some pretty good fucking rolls. I'll say, yeah, you can, you know, it's got to be, you know, mind brain related, and you now have some, now that you're like in brain communion with Arinda, you understand a little bit about how that weaving works, and you do a spell on the inside of his brain that makes it so that he can't send messages to people. Like he can cast spells to turn people into zombies, but he can no longer send thoughts to other people.
Okay, and like if you want me to leverage Arinda to like work as my own magnifying glass for that, because this is kind of like her thing too.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
okay with like letting Gak go if I need to use her.
Yeah, that is because that's the way it kind of works. Is like your magic kind of sucks while Arinda's in full mental domination mode. And
yeah, that's the shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. And then Arinda's mental domination kind of sucks whenever you're trying to do real magic. So if you want to make this work, then Gak's going to have to basically be let go.
Yeah. Okay. So Garvin is pretty fucked up. He's on the ground.
Yeah.
But I still want to stay behind the table.
Yep. And you want to let Gak go?
If to use Arinda, I think I have to. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll sort of like turn around and look at her and then start talking to Garvin.
So you cast this spell and you just like see Garvin's eyes cross. And like one of those anime hash mark symbols on his head appears as something on the inside of his brain broke. And as that's happening, all the blood rushes out of Gak and she falls over fucking dead.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought she was prettier.
I mean, fair enough. She was legless and handless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess when I said
kicked her in the shin.
Yeah. He kicked her in the stump. I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. She just immediately exsanguinates, almost like her mental power had been holding the blood in. It goes bloosh, and falls over fucking dead. And Garvin's brain breaks.
I'll look at Gak. And, all right, that one's on me.
All right,
man, Garv, all them accomplishments. Kind of a shame you're not gonna be able to do that anymore, huh?
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill all of you for what you've done here. And it's not his turn yet, though. So Lou, it is your turn.
Oh geez, I just wanna do some. Try and do some damage. So I'd like to. Did he? So he shot a fireball earlier?
Yes. Yeah, he's been shooting fire. Back from his phase 1 days.
You think you're so tough? Anyone could do a thing like that.
And I try and lob that with the help of Lou 3.
Yep, absolutely. You want to lob a fireball?
Yeah, so it would just be using the big whammy thing where I do plus weird instead of tough to kick some ass because I'm using magic. Cool.
Yep, roll it up.
Still a
Man,
1.
Still rolling a natural 1, but it's still enough to be a success. So I think you think of you remember Garvin's fireball, and when you look at Lou 3, your little golden buddy, Pedgak. Dead Gak. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Roll 20.
Head Gak. Lead Gak.
You okay?
Said Gak.
All right.
So I think Lou 3 grabs another one of those eggs out of the basket and starts Space Jam style, kind of spinning it on their finger faster and faster and faster and faster until it lights on fire. And then as you make like a throwing motion, Lou 3 makes a throwing motion, and it almost looks like the fireball comes out of your hand and slams into Garvin for, I think it's 3 harm. Your magic does. I think it's 3 harm. Yeah, you don't need to look it up. It's 3 harm.
Okay. Well, thanks.
And it burns him real bad. And now Garvin, he's not looking so great. But it is his turn. And he starts pushing the books off him. And he starts like brushing off the burned piece of clothes. And his face is beet red, and it's like he's doing that like angry fat man thing where he seems to be getting kind of fatter and more kind of like bubbly as he's getting so angry. and some of the burned mustache hairs start to kind of fall out, and then he kind of calms down. He like exhales, and you can almost see the steam coming out of his nostril as he grabs his monocle and puts it back in his eye, and he says, "All right. Now, I thought maybe we could talk about this, and we could come to an agreement, but it appears," and he just like, it's a giant fucking fire detonation all over the place, and everybody takes 2 harm.
Ooh.
Including him, and then he's got that kind of like cartoony, just got blasted in the face look, and he like does a blink with his eyes, and then the monocle pops out of his burned face. And Galdrick, it is your turn.
I would like to get, I forget, didn't I get some military grade fucking healing creams?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I would like to put one of them up rectally just so I get as much healing as I can, because I have one until I'm dead.
Yeah.
There you go.
Holy
Bump
shit.
that healing gel.
Yeah, so that stuff I think heals 3, right? I think we said the military stuff heals for 1 more than normal med gel.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess because it's going up rectally, it's fast acting, so you get that all right away. 3 big old juicy butt healing points.
I kind of, when I do it, I kind of want to like pull my pants down, and I want to make eye contact with Lou, and just like very obviously doing such like perverted things to my ass that she can't look away, but I'm screaming at her to look away. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Look away. No, I'm not looking. I'm not looking at you. I need you to make eye contact with me. Look away. Oh God.
Oh my God. All right.
Do you feel better? Is it better now, though? Do you feel
Yeah, I
better?
feel great actually now. Thank you for, I get like
You
a
look
cigarette
good.
out of
You look
nowhere, and I
great.
was like,
Well,
I feel good actually.
I learned something new about myself.
I just like wink at Building like he knows what I'm talking about.
You see Bill's pointing at Galdrick and laughing like Leslie Chow goes,
He put a gel in the bottom.
You sure did, buddy.
All right, Slump, it is your turn.
Okay, so I want Slump to basically like dust off his sleeves, like he's covered in dust, and like some of the fucking charred, frayed clothing just falls off from being burned. And I want Slump to hold up one gigantic finger, like Rush Hour style, and just start going.
Shame, 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 Mr. Blarbin. It's so sad things had to go like this.
And I want Slump to take out his second space ammonia.
Yeah.
And crack it and huff it so that all of his veins are like bulging out of the skin.
Yep.
And I'll say he huffs it so much that his nose starts to bleed.
Oh, good. Yep.
And I want him to Dragon Ball Z Nappa style, where it zooms in on his face 1,000 times as he's like screaming at the top of his lungs. Get all of his door banger arms, all 4 of them put together like a 4-leaf clover.
Oh my God.
Swing them straight into the center of Garvin's face as hard as he can.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass, I guess. Kicking some ass is so mildly. Yep. 10 is a full success.
Nice.
So again, 5. Wait, is there damage bonus with the ammonia thing?
No, so it was just that if I failed miserably, it would just make it barely a
That's
success.
right. Yeah, and this,
but the intimidation factor's there.
Exactly. Fucking nose bleeding, Nappa screaming Slump comes down with the most unholy quadruple doorbanger WWE style fucking Captain James Kirk double fist punch that the world has ever seen. And in slow motion, they like hit his face, and then all the door bangers expand, and they kind of like push in his skull as he goes flying backwards, and his head just cracks off the ground from the sheer force, and he takes 5 harm. And like his teeth went flying everywhere. I think you punched half his mustache off. His fucking monocle is exploded into his face. There's blood everywhere, and he starts just barely getting up. Like he is very clearly on death's door, and he starts getting up. And he's like, "Oh, now listen, we could just talk about this. I don't think we need to. I'm pretty sure I just misunderstood what you were saying. Just hold on a moment now. We can talk about this." And Jake, it is your turn.
So I gave Rin the Officer Clifford's service pistol.
Yeah.
I'll just sort of like nod to her because I assume he's like on death's door. Right?
Yeah, absolutely, he is.
Yeah, and I'll just pull the ceiling nail out of my pocket with the little like electrical tape tag.
Yeah.
And I don't know. See what she does.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. So we're actually going to do this because this is absolutely all she wrote for Garvin. And I got so much freaking music. I think you just nod to Orinda as Garvin is very clearly on death's door. And she looks down at the pistol in her hand. And she realizes that this is going to be the end of everything she's ever known as life under Garvin's control. And I think she kind of slowly walks across the room. And Garvin isn't begging for his life. Garvin is furious. He is trying to think of what he can do to fix this situation. And he looks at Orinda and he says, "Orinda, look at all we did. Look at all we accomplished. Don't you dare throw this away. Don't you dare throw this away on these fools. Look at what they're doing. They're going to die, and you're going to die with them. Orinda, just let us go back to what we were doing. It's for the best. Orinda, please." And as he finishes saying that, his hand comes up full of fire. And just as he's about to let it go, the pistol rings out, and she blows a hole right through his head. And he falls over dead. Dead. And Orinda just kind of sighs an enormous sigh of relief and fear as she has no idea what life is going to be like without Garvin.
Better.
Probably better.
Fingers crossed.
But it's terrifying because she's only ever known that if Garvin dies, she dies. And the concept of living while he was dead has been an impossibility to her. So she looks fearful, but very, very relieved. And Garvin's body is just bleeding all over.
Lou goes up and puts her hand on her elbow, on Orinda's elbow. Are you okay?
You know what? I think I am
Slump.
okay.
In the middle of her response, Slump walks up and puts his hand on her other shoulder and goes,
Holy fuck, you ever seen a head come apart like that before?
You know what, Slump?
Casually, I want to be like, yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, Slump. Yes, I have actually. Unfortunately, it's disgusting.
Awesome.
Hey guys, I just want to thank you. My life has always been basically a part of Garvin. I was part of him. Like, his ink made me, and his thoughts were my thoughts.
You can see Slump scrunching up his face like, ew.
No, I know, Slump, that's appropriate. It was disgusting. Look at him. You interacted with him. He's a disgusting human.
Yeah, he was yucky.
He would hand over entire towns to phase 3, and I don't know what happened, but it was awful. I know it was awful. They would round up the people, and they would prevent him from leaving the town, and we'd just go and do the same thing over and over, and he was a disgusting, despicable man. And I want to thank you, all of you, for helping me do that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's okay. That's good.
Way to ruin it and make it weird, Rinda.
I didn't think I was making it weird.
It's not. He's
All right.
just. It's not that. Don't worry.
We just killed a guy. Now's not the time, Miranda.
All right. Name's Rinda. Name's Rinda.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I keep calling you Rin. Is that okay? I just shorten stuff. I don't know. It's like a thing.
Or would be real weird, so I appreciate not being called or duh.
All right. I'm gonna try to recall the tattoo that Tom showed us, but we never got.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna draw that on the little tape tag on the nail.
Oh fuck.
And then just stick it in the Garvin pile.
Yep. That's fucking cool. I think you can remember the calligrapher's mark pretty well. And you draw it on the little tag, and then you drive the nail into Garvin's body, and nothing happens to his body. But you know that you made the nail right. You know it did exactly what it was supposed to do. And dead Garvin is sealed as dead Garvin. And in very short order from killing your first phase 1 weaver that you ever met, you've now killed your first phase 2 weaver.
Watch out, Sog.
Hell yeah.
I type easy GG clap.
Oh god.
Slump teabags his dead body.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm gonna change the music.
Hey, you guys. Not speaking of, because I was not in character earlier, but now that we are, with Zog out there, rounding up folks and looking for Tom and all that stuff, she's probably gonna come back here. Do we want to get rid of these bodies somehow and make it look like there was never a fight, just delay her a little bit? Or maybe leave a note from Garvin being like, "Hey, Sog, gone to get milk, BRB," and then she just waits until later.
No, that's a solid point. If someone takes that fucking nail out, is that just gonna undo everything? He's gonna pop back up the fucking new.
No. Sealing nail, once it pierces their flesh, that seals them at the current ink state. So they can take the nail out all they want. He's fucking toast.
Oh wait, I got a genius plan. I'm gonna go over to Gak, and I want to see if I can take Rin's Officer Clifford's pistol, and I'm gonna swap her the shotgun with the pistol.
Yeah.
Here, you take that. I'm gonna move the pistol over, put it in Gak's mashed up hand,
What the fuck?
and point it over at Garvin.
Murder-suicide situation is what you're...
Yeah, man, foolproof. Look at that shit.
I can just imagine the mental image of what you guys think happened, and a police officer comes in. There looks like a murder-suicide. You see, this person over here, her hands exploded. Then she shot this man and then killed herself. It's clear as day.
Open and shut case.
Yep. Oh, she's got some knives on her and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, check this shit out. And I'll grab one of the knives.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And I'll grab one of the knives and throw it at Garvin's body mass.
All right, roll to kick some ass.
See if it sticks.
See if you can hit his body.
Yeah.
It's technically a success. So I think, but it kind of only works. I think it goes through his like foot.
Yeah, see, man, there's a struggle. I threw one to Galdrick as well.
All right, Galdrick, you want to throw a knife at dead Garvin's body?
No. I call over Bill. Bill. Here, go stab. Go. Insert this into the fat man.
Wait, what?
Not slump.
What?
Not
What?
slump. Not slump. Not slump. Not slump. That one. And I point at Garvin.
What you want me to put in him?
And I hand him the knife that Jake just tossed me.
It's a fucking
You want to make
big ass Bowie knife.
You want to? I held it with two hands. Listen, we're gonna get a lot of artwork out of this, so I'm gonna need you to do it.
Bill sort of nods very like solemnly, like he knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh God!
And he
out,
walks
Slump.
up and imagine he walks up to Garvin, and with a very sort of somber look on his face, like One Punch Man in like serious mode, walks up and then holds the knife above his head like a samurai sword. He goes, and then when he gets up to Garvin on his non-monocled eye, he slowly just sticks it into Garvin's eyeball and starts swirling it around.
And there's like this disgusting jelly slapping sound as he's doing it. And like it's a quiet room. Everything's quiet. The whole town is quiet. So it's basically the only sound you guys can hear. Yeah.
I imagine you're like, I imagine you're like churning butter, but the knife is the stick, and the skull is the butter barrel.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
All right.
Oh.
Who you calling?
I'm trying to remember his name. He's the guy here. That's the law.
Sheriff Barfsworth.
Scrolling down.
Nice.
Barfsworth or Arfsworth.
Barfsworth. Bobby Barfsworth.
Oh, Bobby.
Want to call up Bobby?
Bobby B.
All right. You dial Bobby's number and it says number not in service.
Ah, what?
Shit.
He's just got to restart it. Stupid Bobby.
Was he in the group of people that got murdered by the slumps or were left in my bottle?
He was in the group that was saved by your shield spell.
Yes.
Yeah. You remember him saying, like, as the shield went up, like he made eye contact. He's like, oh yeah, awesome.
Cool.
So he's outside.
All right, I'll start walking outside now. Yeah. Hey, short staff.
Oh yeah. Is your shield spell still up? Like, did you keep them in that big ball?
Probably while trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like concentration, so I would have dropped it.
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. So, it's down and, like all the townsfolk, the 150 people left in the city, are all milling about outside. Let's actually can we do this? Oh, it's going to be very, very cool. Oh, wait. What did I do? No, that's not what I wanted. I'm fixing it. Don't worry. It's going to be really cool on stream because I turn off that and I turn on this. Yeah, because we don't have a map for this. So this is going to be Theater of the Mind. So we just get that cool, smoky, fiery thing. Okay, so you go outside and you see all the townsfolk just standing around, talking to each other. A lot of them are holding their heads. You get the idea they're trying to recall what the fuck happened. And you see the two yo-yo boys who also got caught up in the bubble. They're kind of sitting there. One of them's kind of like kicking at grass and dirt, and the other one's smoking a cigarette. And when you come out, the one with the cybernetic Kano face, who you know is Ma, looks at you and says, "Garvin's dead, ain't he?"
Oh yeah, the sheriff, there was a fight upstairs and this big old lady started shooting and Garvin was like, ah, and she was like, ah, and we were like, oh no, it's a mess.
And this is Ma. This is the yo-yo boy that you're talking to.
Yeah, I figured the sheriff, they're all pretty close, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, these guys are kind of closer. Like, as you go out, these guys are kind of by the front door.
All right, I'm sticking to my story.
Okay. You were kind of like talking loud, kind of like shouting to the sheriff kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'll sort of like overdo it and do hand gestures.
Yeah.
So if he can't hear me, he'll see.
Gotcha. And Ma says, well, it's a grand shame, but, yep, business is business. And, he kind of like, taps Bert on the shoulder and they just start walking out of town.
Not a sentimental guy.
Yeah, apparently not.
And then sure enough, the sheriff kind of like saw you and he like waved his arms and he comes over and, he comes over and he's like, "Oi there, Mr. Jake. How's my little deputy doing?"
Oh, hey man, we got ourselves a 1090 other number on the upstairs. The two folks were all like, ah, and we were like, ah, and then it's bad.
So now, if you wouldn't mind explaining it to me, what's the deal with the spider monster?
Oh no, man, that was some kind of science experiment. You're good. It's cool.
All right, and when we would kill it, it would come back. Can you assure me that it's not coming back again?
We like disposed of Ellie correctly, right?
Yes, that's yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Well, that's fantastic. That's fantastic news. All right, and I'm kind of struggling with the accent at the same time as trying to think of what I want to say, and it's turning it a little bit into Garvin, but that's not really what my voice is supposed to be. Oh, it's going all over the place now. Quickly, you say something now.
Yeah.
I pulled one finger up to my mouth and was like, shh.
Y'all want to kind of do some sort of impromptu election or whatnot? Y'all got people that were under Garvin who can sort of like pick up slack? Yeah, should we do some like refugee situation? Y'all need food? Like, are we good?
Well, now that we got the the science experiment dealt with, we can probably convince, the people that the tack aren't needed and Garvin's, bid to get the tack here will probably not work. No, wait, what did you say happened to Garvin? What was the...
something? Big old lady? Yeah, big old lady with like orange
Yes, that
blue
was
hair
Gak.
and- Oh yeah, she had a gun.
What?
She had a gun, man.
Yes, I know. It was on her leg.
I mean, like a secret gun.
Secret gun. That doesn't seem like her. She wore most of her guns and her weapons on the outside.
Nah, man, must have been some like quadruple agent shit. She popped the cap. The large man. That's the words we use.
Well, then I guess.
Send him to the ice box.
All right. Well, then I guess we should just perhaps give the town back over to Mr. Jonah.
Who the fuck is that?
He was the mayor before Garvin showed up. Righto. Yes. I just have to look at my notes here for a second. Let's see, I'd written down, we need to stop Garvin, my notes just say we need to make Jonah the mayor again, which I think is just what happens if Garvin is dead. So, good job on that. And I guess the TAC got nothing to worry about. If Garvin's not going to call the TAC, then the TAC won't arrive, and Jonah will just reinstate the law. Tally ho! What's what?
Yeah, Tally.
Tally ho!
Tally dog.
What's going on?
Okay.
Did we follow Jake out, or are we still upstairs?
I assume you followed him out.
Oh, great.
And is there anything else I think Sheriff Barfsworth kind of turns back to the people, and he starts going and telling the people there, hey, the law saved us. The law did it. We don't need the TAC, And some people are hesitant. Some people didn't even need the brain juice. They're like, I don't know. Look how fucked up things are. My house is destroyed.
Do we still have the uniforms on and everything?
I think I think technically you also had the melted putty faces on.
Oh my
God,
god.
that's upsetting.
I think this whole thing has been like one of my actual nightmares. I think I had a nightmare about this once. People dressed up in fucking law officer uniforms with melted putty faces killing everybody.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So yes, I do think you have the uniforms on.
3 cheers for the law, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have like a blank stare.
Yeah.
Still pulling up my pants. A little bit of anal leakage going on right now.
Okay, great. Yep. Now everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet for 3 seconds. Yendar, just cut everything for the last 10 seconds. Excellent. Perfect. Good. And now, without anything weird having been said, yeah, so I guess if you guys are in the uniforms, Sheriff Barfsworth is kind of walking around the town telling people that the law is good, the law has saved us. Yeah, things got fucked up, but, they're going to get
Be
better.
grateful or we'll leave and then you die.
Exactly. Maybe not quite so threatening.
Yeah,
but,
like us or die, idiots. Perfect.
And people are slowly turning around to that. And I think at that point, I don't think I got the music for it. Did I? I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with some rehashed music. Don't let it shock you. You also might need to turn the music down a bit if you have it very loud. I need to turn it down. Suddenly, you hear a rumble. Well, you don't really hear a rumble as much as you feel it. It's almost like the start of an earthquake, or like the Jurassic Park scene with the cup of water that vibrates, except it never stops. It's not rhythmic. It's just shaking like that the whole time. And then because Garvin's mansion is on the northern edge of town, like you can see out into the desert. And when you look out into the desert, you see it coming as kind of a wall of dust and this aggressive rumble coming. And you see these black dots showing up at the front of the wave of dust. And as they start to get closer, you see that they are massive military vehicles. There's half a dozen of these enormous 18-wheeler type trucks that are segmented into 6 sections each. Kind of like a big metal caterpillar. And then there are 2 large trucks that look kind of like cement mixers with large pipes sticking up into the air. And the cement mixing tank on the back of these is rotating vertically, not horizontally or like at an incline. It almost looks like a giant spinning hot water tank, except that it's very sleek with cool sci-fi LEDs on it. And leading the pack is 2 vehicles. One of them looks kind of like a dump truck, except in the back is this guy playing a flame-throwing guitar with
Mad Max.
giant speakers blaring like Ride of the Valkyries. And as he's driving with his guitar shooting flames all over the place, he's screaming his name. I'm Merlin fucking Hodges.
Oh my god.
As it has been foretold.
I was going to hate everything about it, and then you finished your sentence.
And this thunderous fucking music is just echoing around the empty desert. And there's this dude with this like fucking crazy ass gas mask just screaming, I'm Merlin fucking Hodges. And in front of his dump truck blasting Ride of the Valkyries is this like hamster ball covered in spikes shooting flames with these kind of like suspended hover turrets floating a foot away from the ball itself. And then those cement mixing trucks, as they approach town, they lower those huge pipes from an upright position to a horizontal one. And it kind of sticks out sideways from the vehicle. And then some sort of black material starts pouring out of the pipe onto the ground. And these 2 cement mixer trucks split in opposite directions around the exterior of town, pouring this black liquid as they go. And those big caterpillar-like segmented 18-wheeler trucks start forming a perimeter around the town too. And they aren't like comically huge. It's not like they actually form a perimeter. They don't like wall in the town. They just take up positions at a couple spots around the town. And when they stop, the first segment of the truck starts to unfold with this large series of antennae sticking up from it. But that flaming Mad Max hamster ball continues straight into town. The dump truck with the flaming guy stops with one of the big 18-wheelers, and he kind of changes songs from Ride of the Valkyries to, I don't know, just some kind of like fucking cool-ass metal song. I would think of one if I could. He starts playing fucking Ride the Lightning. And the hamster ball continues right on into town. And it's making its way straight for Garvin's mansion. And now I will let you guys react to the situation.
Does Garvin's mansion have a basement?
Not that you know of.
Jesus, Barford, is this the tack? Have you seen the tack? Does this look like the tack?
Barfsworth was kind of like maybe 30 feet away as he was like talking to someone else who kind of jogs over. Like, yes, that does look like the tack there. I thought you said the tack wasn't coming. I thought you'd said.
You said the tack wasn't coming.
I thought, but you said the tack wasn't coming.
You just said like moments ago.
I'm pretty sure you said that the tack wasn't coming. I believe one of you said that to me.
Hey, Rand!
Yeah?
Can you hear a minute? Does this dude have a basement?
No. No, I didn't.
Fuck.
Didn't see a need for a basement.
Not even a wine cellar?
No, he drank it too fast.
Fuck! Arfs, is there anywhere, like, you got some kind of bunker shit under the old law office? Is there anything, like, can we put all these fucking people in a place that's not gonna get blasted?
I'm pretty sure we don't need to protect the people. The tack is, they're here to protect the people. They're just, a little bit heavy-handed about it, but they always have the people's interest in mind.
Did Jake turn into a fucking seal?
Yes?
How about you just answer the fucking question?
Yeah, we have a bunker in the bottom of the... Well, I mean, we've got like a supply room down there, but I don't think we could fit 150 people in it.
All right, let's think. Bottom of the foundries, big open spaces. Where can we put a bunch of people?
Yes, I'm sure the foundries probably have some sort of a basement system for all the steel and stuff that they get.
Do we have a timer until this thing hits us?
It's coming pretty quick.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was reacting to it.
Yeah.
And define when you say hamster ball. Okay. Yeah. Does this look like a cute hamster ball? Does this look like a hamster ball of death?
It looks like an adorable little hamster ball covered in spikes and flames and guns.
Okay, how small just making sure that that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
How big is this ball?
How big is the ball? Big enough for a person to be inside.
And this is not the thing pulling the spinning cylinder.
No, those ones are making their way around the exterior of town.
Okay. And can you describe this hamster ball again? Like, what color is it? Is it shiny? Is it matte?
It's more like a
noise?
matte black.
Okay.
It is metal and edgelord as fuck.
Okay.
It's got kind of like cross-link plates, so you can almost see what's inside, but it's spinning so fast that it just looks like a blur, and it's just riddled with spikes all over. That's kind of what's giving it its traction as it rolls along. And then these like turrets hover separate from the ball, so they're not traveling with it. They're kind of hovering above it.
Okay.
And it's got like an angry fucking loud ass muscle car engine roar as it's fucking tearing across the desert towards you guys.
Okay.
How far out is it right now?
I'd say maybe half a kilometer.
Perfect. All right. Well, you guys figure out what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what I can do. I want to get out my pistol.
Okay.
And I want to wiggle. Oh, yeah. Daddy, I want to wiggle. I want to wiggle and I want to rub.
Okay, yeah.
I want to stroke the shaft to elongate the shit out of it.
Oh,
right? I want it to grow in my hand.
It
right?
is fucking
give it a slight little spanking. Just
as you tap it, it grows a little bit more each time.
Good. I want to see if I can essentially turn this into a fucking cannon. Okay, I'm talking I'm talking large cannon. I want to shoot a 50-pounder out this fucking thing. Okay,
all right. You're talking heavy cannon.
I'm talking heavy cannon. I'm lining right up at this fucking thing. Just be like, all right, let me know what we're doing. I was gonna keep rubbering and just be like, yeah, let's go.
Yep. It's getting big. It gets too heavy to handle, and you got to kind of gently set it down as it continues to grow.
This is graphic.
I want to line it up.
Yeah.
With this incoming ball, just to see if I can, 1, hit it, and 2, more importantly, slow it down and buy us some more time.
Yeah.
I see you're making a cannon here. Are we sure we want to be shown to be aggressive towards them? To start off on that kind of
I
flip?
slowly turn towards her. Like, are you? I do the Stewie Griffin, slowly turn my head while looking up. Like, did you just fucking say that? It's on fire, and it's barreling towards us with spikes.
You're thinking they're starting off aggressive, is what you're thinking.
I light the fuse.
All right, so I'm gonna give everyone maybe 2 seconds if they want to do something about it.
Slump claps.
I'm focused. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Yep.
Okay. I sort of like included Rin. I asked her if she knew anything else about the mansion that we wouldn't know. She said there was no cellar, no wine cellar. I asked Arfsworth about the bottom of the foundries, and he said they would be safe. I'm just clarifying.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So I'm going to start to like do the dome that I do to scoop all these people up. and then like make 2 other domes as like wheels, and I just want to scoop everyone up and just start them going.
Oh God.
Rin, can you just like calm them down, or like let them know this is a good fucking idea, because we need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm just gonna start running and driving this like thing, the people scooper, towards the foundry.
All right, roll to use magic to see how many of these 150 people you can scoop up. All right, fucking all of them. Man, another natural 1, but somehow that's a fucking 12 because super wizard. And as you like start scooping them up, and the people are like, wee, falling into this big old fucking scooper bucket of a dome. And you ask Arinda to calm them down. Arinda's like, Jake, when you're doing all this magic stuff, I'm pretty much just a pistol wielding badass.
Fuck, get in there! It's shotgun now, bitch. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's shotgun. Okay, yeah, she fucking just hops into the big people scooper, and you're just like driving it towards the foundry, right?
Yeah, as fast as I can make it go. I want to get everybody like in this safe room. What'd you call it? Like a steel holding thing?
Yeah, it's like where they smelt and form all the steel into ingots and bars and pipes and shit. They just keep it down there so that they can ship it out later to whoever needs it.
Yeah, I'm literally just looking for like the safest place, because we saw that lady fucking just grenade launcher down my house.
Yeah, your apocalypse-proof bunker.
So if I go buy anything that looks promising, we'll stop there. Otherwise, directly to Foundry thing.
Yeah, Foundry is definitely the sturdiest structure. And that's all the time there is before the... Lou, did you want to do something?
I think I would try. Can I just try and like flap at the the thing, the thing that's on fire? Fuse.
Yeah, roll to act under pressure if you want to put it out.
Ooh, what is that? Cool.
Plus cool,
you trying to put out my fuse?
I'm trying to.
I say it burns real low, but then you just managed to pinch it out.
What are you doing?
Really? Look, we don't want to start a fight that we can't finish. Like, there's so many of them. We gotta talk our way out of this. Maybe we can soothe them or like try and calm them down. Say we already have the situation under control.
I see what. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. Like, don't start what we can't. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. Okay. I want to start rubbing my large cannon even more.
Yeah.
And I want to turn it in like to the fucking cannon from Final Fantasy VII that shot Midgar. You know what I'm saying? I want to turn this into a goddamn planet buster. Okay.
Okay. I mean, no, there's no rule. You just this thing does whatever the fuck you want. So this thing starts changing, and I think as this thing starts changing, that hamster ball fucking turns around, and it starts driving out of town.
That's what I like to hear. I'm getting big. I want that pilot to be like, that thing's operational, and turn the fuck around.
That's
like,
basically exactly what it was. It was like cannon. It's like, really? A cannon? And then it turns into the fucking planet buster, and they're like, oh shit. And they fucking turn around and they start heading out of town.
Yeah. See? All work. See, Lou? Look at that.
I mean, hey.
Yeah. See? No problem. There's no way the keeper has anything really planned to fuck us. No way. We're good. I think that's the end of the story. I think we're good.
I think we win, yeah.
I think we win.
Congratulations.
Thank you. What is this? Why are there are letters, there are credits rolling in front of my screen? What the
Well, what you guys do see is there's that line of...
Before you say it, I looked at Slump and I mouth, I'm sorry.
Slump is still sort of clapping vaguely, but he claps a little bit slower now.
Yeah.
Trying to understand why you're apologizing.
And Merlin fucking Hodges cranks up his giant fucking speakers and starts playing For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Uh-oh.
And at that point, those big cement mixers, they meet up on the south side of town. And those black lines of liquid, they cross. And that hamster ball, it gets on the other side of that line. Like on the far side of that line of black. And you see they're far away. They're like a kilometer away. So you're not seeing this all that well. But you see a person get out of that big hamster ball. It is a very thick, tall person with a bright orange buzz cut and a blue stripe on the side of their head. And they walk over to that big old 18-wheeler and they open up the second section of that caterpillar. And they come out with what looks like kind of like the upper part of an ice drill, like what you use to drill for ice fishing. It's only the top part of that, so there's no drill on the bottom. And they place it on that black liquid. And then all around the city, a 30-foot tall black wall envelops the city as it springs out from that black liquid.
Ah, jeez.
A black wall, as in like a black magic wall?
It's pretty non-magical solid wall. Made out of space liquid. It's kind of like, in that Batman movie, how he has like his cape can just be like a cape, and then when you give it the electrostatic shock, it becomes rigid like a glider. It's kind of like that shit.
Okay. I want to aim my Planet Buster at the wall.
Okay.
And I want to say, I don't know what that material is, but I'm going to find out. And I want to lower my hands from my eyes like I've been holding binoculars, but I don't. I'm just using hand binoculars.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, and I'm going to blow it up.
I'm driving away and I'm gonna turn around. Our ship is south!
What?
South!
When I look around, am I the only one like still here?
No, I guess Slump is definitely Slump and Lou are still there. I don't know. Yeah.
I just left everyone to die.
Yep.
Where the fuck is Jake?
He's saving the whole town.
Oh, good for him. Okay. All right. Slump. Slump, get over here. I want to. When I made the Planet Buster, I wanted to have like a fucking dashboard of just a fuck ton of buttons and shit. I want to be like, Slump, get over there. That's your panel right there. All right. I need you to hit the sequence 7-4. Stein Fort. Okay, good. Lou, get over there. I need you full power on this thing. And I want to have like a throttle, like you just like going.
Yeah.
All right.
I put it like 90% of the way. Okay, I guess. Is this good?
That'll work. If it doesn't work, I'm blaming you. Slump, have you put in the proper trajectory? I go back to hand binoculars.
Yeah, 5-9 % Shri smiley face, ready to go, Captain.
I look over and double check his work, and it's strangely accurate. Oh, okay.
All right. And
all right.
Would you like to fire the cannon?
I would like to fire the cannon.
All right. So you've had a lot of time to prep this, and I think you got a good measure of, that's a big ass wall, and you want to go put a dent in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there a role for this? I don't think there's a role for this.
This is up to you.
Was that?
Sorry, I'm so far away. Is it big magic?
Oh shit, you do have multiple people working on it. Let's fucking consider this
shit.
big
Okay.
magic. This is like a ritual big magic, which very significantly changes what was going to happen. So,
all right,
For the better, because I remembered, right? No one will be mad at me.
I mean,
I
legitimately,
finger gun at Jake in the distance as he's fleeing.
yeah, I think absolutely. If this was just a normal shot, you may have been underwhelmed with the results. But I think as fucking 400 IQ Monocle Slump is inputting wingdings for fucking coordinates, and Lou is, trying to gauge the, appropriate amount of throttle on this thing so it doesn't blow itself up, and you are accurately gauging the distance with your hand binoculars. This becomes more than a sum of its parts. And this thing unleashes like a fist of literal fucking heaven as just a pure divine light beam comes out of this thing, Evangelion style, and blows a hole straight through the fucking wall. And I think you actually damage part of the section of the 18-wheeler that was out of there, that was on the other side. Like, you shot right where you were looking, and she was taking shit out of the truck, so you blow up part of that 18-wheeler truck as well, as this huge fucking hole is just burned through the side of the wall. And I think you see like her head kind of pop in like from the side, like she sidestepped this giant beam and then looks in through the hole in the wall, and it's like, what the fuck? And then
I still want to be holding up hand binoculars, but now I want to be grinning.
And you see like one of those cement mixer trucks making its way back up to the north side, and like she grabs that fucking pipe on the side of the truck and starts like pulling the truck sideways, like just dragging it across the dirt.
Shoot.
And she kind of puts it over the hole in the wall, and she gives the truck a kick, a really hard kick. You hear it ring all the way from where you are, and suddenly that black liquid starts pumping out again, and she starts kind of pouring it into the hole that you made in the wall.
Well, good news is we can get out. Bad news is I think they're already patching the hole.
I mean, they can't patch forever, I guess, right? Maybe if we just blow holes in all around it.
Right, one more couldn't hurt. I want to aim the trajectory right at one of the trucks if it's still within view of the hole.
One of the 18-wheelers or one of the cement mixers?
Whatever was pouring the black liquid.
Yeah, okay, that's the cement mixer. Okay, I think this thing's got a bit of a long recharge time, this fucking Planet Buster gun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think she's filling in the hole, and then when it's done, she like throws the pipe to the side, and it kind of throws the whole truck askew, and she grabs that fucking handle plunger ice pick drill thing and puts it on the black, the new wet black shit, and the wall pops back up into place. And then you hear motors starting, and Merlin fucking Hodges starts playing
Kill 'em all.
Fucking Kill 'Em All. Yes, that is exactly what Merlin Hodges starts playing, and you hear it blaring over the wall, and you hear it moving. It's no longer in that stationary position. And then just, as everything starts to be moving, you get that kind of like humming, finished, filling up sound that, space tech makes when its batteries are full.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You know that sound. Yeah. Exactly. And it is ready for another shot. And you want to fire it, where you saw that cement mixer that was pouring the black liquid was.
I will say yes.
Okay. Again, like, it's like summoning a piece of your fucking homeworld, Galdrick, as this unbelievable power rips forth from this fucking planet buster and smashes a hole right basically where the last hole was. And sure enough, the cement mixer truck, it was there. It hadn't started moving yet. And that beam pierces through the big old fucking mixer on the back, and it explodes, shooting this black liquid all over. It's like a 300-meter circle of this black liquid all over the place. You still see the 18-wheeler that's been damaged that's sitting there, but you don't see Merlin Hodges' dump truck, and you don't see the woman's hamster ball.
Okay.
You can hear Kill 'Em All being played to the like, if you're looking north, to the east of town.
Okay. Where is Jake at this point?
Jake is also on the east of town, going to the foundry.
So they're both headed to the foundry.
Yeah.
Can I hit the little return key on my ship key and call my ship to it?
When you hit the button, nothing happens.
Ah, rats. Ah, nerds. Hang on. Nope. I hold it up really high
You just
into
hit
the
the
air.
button.
I am hitting it. Look,
Just
I'm
hit the
hitting the button.
button.
I'm hitting it. Slump, could you hold me up? Maybe it's a reception thing.
I want Slump to just crush whatever she's holding.
No!
And the ship return key is fucking obliterated.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, this is your fault. You should have just pressed the button.
I pressed it.
Where is it walkable? Is the ship walkable?
The ship is walkable. Yep.
I start booking it towards the ship.
Okay. Do you tell
I
anybody
want to,
that you're going towards the ship?
I'm gonna go to the ship.
Well,
Okay,
Slump, we should probably fucking go to this. Is a 3-man God damn it.
Okay,
I
okay.
want to like lift up like a compartment, like where there would be a circuit board. Instead, it's my pistol. And when I pull it out, I want the rest of the gun to just like fucking Avengers fade into nothing as I put that back into my holster. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Cool.
That's so fucking cool. You'd like open up a hatch. Yeah, there would be circuits in there. Instead, it's just your flintlock pistol. You put that bad boy away, and the whole big planet buster just fucking Avengers style disintegrates. All right, and you guys are heading towards Lou's ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Slump,
Is that
come
cool?
on.
You guys
Where's
okay with
Bill?
Okay.
Bill is back in the in Garvin's room.
Hey, big boy.
From the distance.
Bill, I do believe it's time to come back now, Bill. It seems Goldrick is... Bill, you gotta come back now.
I want to stay.
Goldrick's all done. Goldrick's all done with it. You gotta come back.
Do I see him like in the window like a lost child in a burning building?
Yeah, he's yelling to the sky.
Oh my God. Bill! Bill, just
No,
come
Bill,
on!
No, he's already done. I'm going to call him back now. It's time for me to put him back in his package. And,
Don't put him.
I think Betty needs it. Betty's been asking, and I wasn't able to, deliver.
Betty to get her own bill.
She has, but she wants this bill. Bill's in high demand.
I know. That's why I fucking requested them.
I'm sorry, but Bill did the thing that you need, and she's next on the list. I'm going to have to send Bill over to Betty.
This is ridiculous.
And Bill fucking disintegrates. Okay. And so you guys are headed to Lou's ship. Is that correct?
Okay, yep. That's my understanding.
Yep. Okay. Then I will say, So you parked kind of on the west side of town.
I didn't write it down. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And it's kind of like northwest. And I think as you guys arrive at Lou's ship, you hop inside, and the ick mushroom on the table in the middle of the living room. It's like, oh hi, I'm so glad you decided to stop by. I got so lonely.
Hey, buddy, can't talk. World's ending.
You're a mushroom. Get used to it.
Oh, that's very rude to say, but also I guess true. Okay.
You couldn't have like made a few more of you to like hang out with. You had to make one mushroom.
That would have been smart, wouldn't it?
When was the last time you saw a single mushroom alone?
Never. What a bad idea this was.
Dumbass.
Hey, if I tell you how to make one, do you think you could make me some friends?
I look up at Slump and I'm like, he could probably figure it out.
Slump?
Yeah, Slump thinks you could probably figure it
You would
out.
eat me.
Well,
No.
only
Maybe Jake will help you out. Never mind. No, Slump. That's okay. Never mind. This is my fault. This one's on me.
You know what? Maybe I'm perfectly fine being alone forever. Besides, you do need to use the ship every now and then, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so then we can talk just like this. We're very good friends. And at that time, you start to hear something going up the wall beside you.
Oh boy.
Can I just say that before I had swapped out the license plates? Or
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now,
Yeah, the
or
license
whatever it
plates
is.
are
Okay, great,
license
great,
plates are
great.
swapped. All right, would you like to fly?
I don't know. What's the wall thing? I'm nervous.
Okay.
A dome, right? It's just a wall.
It's just a wall. And as you're kind of waiting to see what's making that sound, the spiked hamster ball comes crawling over the fucking wall.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go towards that. Well, I'm gonna start the car going. The air truck, which is a ship. You know.
The ship?
Space car.
The ship.
Fucking ship?
Space car.
I start
You
the
know.
boat!
Exactly. And as I do, I yell to Slum and Galdrick.
Do you think we should go to Jake, or are we just gonna lead the bad guys right to them if I do that? Should we be
Weren't
like
they
the
already
distraction?
going directly to them?
That's true, but there's the eastern bad guys, and then there's this hamster ball bad guy. Two directions.
well, how
So,
good of a flyer are you?
Yeah, well, help me out real quick. So how is, a couple questions. One, how big is your ship? Is it big enough to carry everyone that's in the town?
No, it's like a 2-bedroom apartment max.
Okay. Question number
We can get
2.
150 people on the ship.
You just stack them like pancakes.
Yeah. Question number 2, I guess, is what how the fuck is Jake? He scooped people up in a magic ball. How the fuck is he traveling right now?
Yeah, it's like if he made a dome around all the people to protect them. This is an upside down dome. That's a bucket that he just scooped a bunch of people up in a giant upside down dome bucket, and
Okay.
with a couple more domes on the sides as wheels. It's kind of like a giant human wheelbarrow.
I'll
Made
work
of
with what I
magic.
got, folks. I know how to do this thing. I put 3 things in a thing to make a new thing.
First off, I'm really proud of you. Okay, you started out with a dumbass spider, and now you're making giant scoop buckets.
Amazing.
I am so proud of Jake. Fuck. I would. All right. Well, if that's where he's where the fuck is he going?
Well,
He was gonna. Oh yeah.
let me.
Smash
I know he's
that.
going to the foundry, but
I'm about to make your decisions a whole lot easier, because
I'm
when you turn
Oh,
on this thing,
The
it
ship?
doesn't go.
Oh no.
And in fact, you
Wait.
start to get a no-fly zone signal being broadcast from all those 18-wheeler trucks with their antennae.
Okay, wait a second. This sort of thing happened with the hack jack.
And I'd like to turn it off and turn it on again. I'm gonna unplug the ignition cable.
if this doesn't
plug it
work,
back
I
in.
declare power gaming.
It doesn't work.
God damn it!
Oh, railroading ass keeper.
Let me tell you this. I only let the hack jack work out of the kindness of my heart. So the power gaming was in letting you use the fucking hack jack. So if you want, I can take that away too.
Hey, wow.
And now you know what?
Suddenly, Merlin, give some more subs. We're getting off track.
Suddenly none of the magic works. Oh wait, no, and all your legs break. Oh no.
Oh, no magic works. Arinda falls apart. Jake shoots himself.
No, but yeah, no, this is a little bit different than the hackjack thing. This is a persistent no-fly zone being broadcast by those caterpillar trucks.
Hey, question. Is this a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang ship that also drives with wheels?
Also drives on wheels? Sure. I'll take away the flying. I'll give you guys... Damn!
My man coming in hot.
And suddenly the ship starts to work again. Suddenly, through the power of generosity, the power of positivity, the ship, it can't fly, but it's like the pure power of willpower. It sprouts fucking wheels and it starts driving.
Maybe it's like those really dumb British cars that has three.
Yes,
wheels.
it's got three fucking wheels.
Gear, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, yeah, it's landing gear. There you go.
There we go.
So you can drive it around. You try to turn on the fly and it says, no, I can't fly. So you turn on the drive and it says, no, I got landing gear. And now you can drive.
You mentioned hackjacks, and that made me think I'm going to text Jake.
That's what I was going to do. Okay.
Oh, great. Yeah, just to say where we are, that we're coming. But I'm putting it on autopilot because you can't text and drive. That's very bad.
Okay, yep. And you guys would like to head over to the eastern side where Jake was, right? Oh my God. Suddenly, the fucking, that fucking...
Come on, make it good.
It's fucking,
That's 50. I don't know if you saw that. It's 50.
He's playing the S&M version of Enter Sandman with a full fucking orchestra now.
Ooh.
And you guys feel like doom is at hand because Merlin fucking Hodges just leveled up.
Wait. No. He's on our side. He's on our side.
Suddenly, you see 3 more hamster balls come over the wall as they have been summoned by the might of Merlin fucking Hodges and his emboldening fucking power metal.
Smash cuts to Jake. It's playing Megadeth's Holy Wars. And my hackjack goes badoop, and I see it's Lou. I go, Red, drive the thing! And there's no controls, but I just stopped driving it. And then I text Lou. Hey, Lou. Going to Founder. What number was it? Where the spider was?
Delta.
Deltoid. Strawberry.
Autocorrect.
Fucking autocorrect. Yeah, that the Hackjack OS, which I guess is Slapsack, has some of the worst autocorrecting. It actually, because it was actually supposed to be like MacTac, but the OS auto-corrected the name of the OS to Slapsack.
Its own name.
Yeah. So it's got some real bad autocorrect.
I say, OMW and send it.
All right.
Oh wait, I also want to send like emojis of are there cannonball emojis? There are on this OS. Cannonball emojis plus hamsters, and try and get that message across, and also a bunch of flames.
Yep. Okay.
While we have this kind of downtime, I want to shoot myself in the foot with one of my healing guns.
Ah, smart.
Oh, nice.
And you aren't at 1 hit point anymore, right? Because that would just kill you.
No.
Okay.
I have 3 harm. So I have 3 harm on me total.
Okay.
Now, so.
Metagel suppository.
That would be, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because that would be a real unfortunate way to go. To be like, sitting there bleeding to death and be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna shoot yourself in the foot and fall over fucking dead. That would be a bummer of a way to go.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to shoot. Bang! Oh! Ah! I have to rush every time. I look at Slump. You want to hit this?
No, give me that.
All right. Your foot?
Nah, right in the mouth.
God.
I put it in. I shoot his mouth.
And I think there's like a giant cloud of like black powder from the hammer coming down as you just blow a hole in the back of Slump's fucking throat. And it's just searing ungodly pain to start with, as there's an actual hole in your fucking throat. But it feels so much better.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then you guys are headed towards Foundry Delta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, Jake, you got into the Foundry and you started packing people into the basement. And it looks nice and safe. It looks nice and sturdy. And as you guys in your chitty chitty bang bang fortune telling booth start arriving, you see a section of the wall just kind of fall back down to the ground, back into a liquid, as you see Merlin fucking Hodges off the truck with another one of those like ice drill paddles kind of put up to where the wall was. So he kind of like turned off a section of the wall with a pulse. And then he jumps back onto the truck and starts fucking just jamming out, shooting flames everywhere out of the tip of the guitar as the Merlin Hodges dump truck starts driving into the town towards where you guys are.
Oh no.
And just so that you know exactly what the situation is, the hamster balls have seen you and are following you. Merlin Hodges has seen you and knows exactly where you are. Mm-hmm. No one has seen Jake or the townspeople.
Okay.
Well, guys, do we want to distract them?
Probably seems like Slump doesn't have many other options at this point.
I kind of look around and I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Yep, this is all right. Lou, does this thing have weaponry on it?
I think. Are there any like standard issue? I think it wouldn't generally, but are there like standard issue that comes with every Honda? No.
So the way I kind of picture this thing, it's kind of like How's flying?
Honda people, you ion cannon.
I kind of think of this thing as like How's moving castle, like it's a fucking fortune telling booth that's been jammed in between like a cockpit and a thruster on the back, and it's kind of rickety and it's kind of all janked up, and it's basically a souped up fortune telling booth. Not really much of a vehicle to it. Definitely no weaponry other than, I guess, the power of foresight.
Nice. Because you said that, and we're at the new. No, it's not the time. It's not the time. I was going to ask for a premonition.
Yeah, I think premonitions work best at the start of sessions.
Yes, nice. Thank you. That sounds good. We have that blackjack stuff that makes us invisible. Do you think that you have to have an actual jacket? I was thinking, is there enough that we could put it all over the ship?
Oh, you guys all have it already on your jackets. Like you could use it and use it on yourselves. But yeah, the ship. I don't think you have enough spray for a whole ship.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to ditch the ship in some kind of large thing and hide it, and then be invisible and go to the Foundry, or what do you want to do?
But if we do that, won't these people just come in and kill all the townie dogs?
Do they know that does it look like they're looking at the foundry?
Does it look like they're looking at the foundry?
Not really, actually. It looks more like they were trying a pincher attack from the east and west side of town. And they are very much interested in you and your ship. They probably, as far as you know, they don't have any reason to suspect the foundry.
So could work.
Could work, but the problem is if we abandon the ship, there's a very large chance that your ship is just gonna die.
That does make me nervous.
Yes, that makes me nervous too. Please don't let them destroy me in the ship.
Oh my God, Ick, shut up! I want to pick up Ick, and I want to use my ability, which is hide something which can fit into your hand.
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, look at the weird little...
Oh God, that's so much better. Okay, now he's safe. Unless I die, then he's fucked.
Then he's just lost in the suspended ether.
He's lost in limbo forever if I die.
What's his living anymore? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, the ick mushroom is safe and sound in Galdrick's pocket dimension.
All right, where do we stash a ship?
Are there any big looking things around? Like, I think we'd want to drive around some blocks and have them chase us if we could.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of get the idea. So you want to like drive like you're trying to escape them, right? And lead them such that it doesn't look like the foundry is anything special.
Exactly.
Then you want to park the ship somewhere where maybe it doesn't get destroyed, but is also very far away from the foundry. And then you want to ditch the ship, blackjack yourselves, and head to the foundry, right?
Yes. Well, that's what I think. What do you guys think?
Galdrick's trying to find a way to see if he can tinker the gun to shrink your ship.
Ooh.
Oh.
Galdrick's sitting here just like, wait a minute, I know I can do this. Okay, listen, we don't want to leave the ship behind. We want to be able to take it with us. We can't take it with us because it's so fucking big. What if I made it really small? I've never done that before, but it could work. All I have to do is think about building, and I think about small things, and it's fine. It should work. It should work. It should work. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Oh, God, I'm going to break everything.
Slump is staring at Galdrick, having no idea what the fuck he just said, and goes,
all right. Galdrick, why don't you roll to use magic to see if you can shrink it and how much you shrink it? Is this Hot Wheels car size, or is this
wait, before you say that, I want to take something that's in the something that's around, like if there's an orange.
Yeah.
And I want to just shoot the orange, just bang, and see if I shrink the orange.
Oh, okay. You want to see if you shrink the orange? Okay. So with a 7, I'll say it becomes the size of a mandarin orange.
It might work. Fuck, that's like 20%. That might work. I might be able to carry it. No, that's fucking huge. It's fucking huge. What am I thinking? I can do this. I can do this. And I just kind of want to I'm just like, if you will, I'm like trying to think about math and magic at the same time, like trying to find the right like formula to actually make this gun work properly.
Yep. Like the Zach Galifianakis looking at all the floating.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But with a wizard hat.
a fucking wizard hat slowly descends on the face of Zach Galifianakis. All right. Fucking roll to use magic again.
Damn it. Shoot another orange.
No, you can't just keep picking other things when you fail.
I'm waiting until we get to wherever it is we stash. I'm not going to shrink while we're inside of it, Keeper.
Oh,
that is true. We haven't gotten out.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll let that one go.
What happens if I roll a crazy fucking 12 on this shit? We're dead.
Okay, you got another orange and you shoot it. And it turns into a pumpkin, and it fucking topples you over.
Ah, fuck! Ah! Slump, eat it! Just eat the pumpkin! Ah, God. Not while it's on me, I'm not a plate!
Stop squirming, stop squirming!
Ah, God, okay, all right, okay. How far do I have until we stash this thing?
Roll to act under pressure, Lou, and you're trying to lose them. This is gonna see if you can lose them.
Act under pressure is probably cool.
Cool, yeah.
Cause I need like an ability that changes the modifier.
Okay, I'll say you lose the hamster balls. The hamster balls are like climbing over buildings and they kind of lose sight of you. But Merlin fucking Hodges is literally mowing down houses. Like his fucking dump truck, it's one of those like industrial mining size dump trucks. We're just fucking leveling houses as it's coming straight for you. So you have not lost that one yet. You guys can continue to try to lose it. But if you fail the next roll, then the hamster balls will find you and there won't be any losing them. So basically, now, you know, I guess it doesn't matter. Like if Merlin Hodges catches you, the fucking ship is fucked. So, Galdrick, give me another magic. Lou, give me another cool. Give me another act under pressure.
I'm going to shoot another orange. I'm prefacing that I'm not shooting this thing until we're out of it.
Okay. Okay. So, if someone would like to help Lou out, that partial success could become a full success. Someone would like to roll to help out.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Slump doesn't seem like he'd be the best candidate, but yeah, Slump will try.
All right, yeah.
Slump, pull up.
You're the best. You have Soothe.
What am I?
Oh, shit! Yes.
Wait, hold on. Who am I trying to soothe?
So basically, I think the way this is going to work is you're going to roll to help out, which is to roll plus cool, which I think for you is like plus weird or something. And you're helping out Lou to drive away from Merlin fucking Hodges, who wants nothing more than to destroy you.
Ah, okay. Yep. Sounds good.
And so yeah, you're just rolling. The flavor is that you're going to be using Soothe. That's just a flavor, though. The roll is plus cool or plus
like
weird. Yeah.
Like I'm starting to get super anxious and Slump is calming me down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. That does do it.
Woo.
Yep.
Thank you, Jake.
Jake.
Hang in there.
Damn. All right.
This is bullshit.
And that gives you a -1 to your roll as Merlin Hot. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. I think Merlin Hodges is fucking blaring Seek and Destroy as he's just fucking smashing down buildings coming after you. And then Slump, you see Lou like just fucking really losing her cool. This fucking pounding, blasting metal is just adding to this incredibly stressful situation. And every time you take a corner, Merlin doesn't. He just fucking drives through whatever you had to drive around, and you are unable to get away. So you use Soothe, and suddenly, Lou, you just feel way more calm. You're able to focus, and you're able to realize that when he drives through something, like he can't see for a second. And I think you kind of like you fucking do one of those fucking Tokyo Drifts e-brake slides. Yeah. So you guide Merlin through one of these huge fucking houses. And as all the shrapnel and shit on the inside is exploding all over his dump truck, you fucking pull an e-brake slide, do a 180, and you go right behind him. You just drive the opposite direction before he has a chance to see where you are. And you manage to lose Merlin Hodges and the fucking hamster balls. And I think you kind of park yourself in the broken down husk of another building so that you're temporarily hidden. And Galdrick, you shoot an orange, and it turns into a damn
an explosive barrel. It blows up. We all die. I got it.
It turns into a bright beacon that says, "Merlin Hodges, please look here." You shoot this orange and it turns into like a cherry tomato.
I'm kind of looking at him like, okay, all right, this will work. Okay, I think I got the formula. Yes, Slump, you can eat this. Stop trying to gnaw on it. Here.
Come on.
Okay. All right. I kind of like if Lou. I assume Lou has just been completely focused on driving and has no idea what the fuck I'm doing in the back.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Although there were books flying off the shelves after that last turn, I think.
Yeah.
So are we parked now?
Yep.
We've officially lost them?
Yeah, you've officially lost them for a short time before they start just leveling all the buildings and just looking for you. But yes, you have lost them for right now.
Okay, I want to. Everyone out! Everyone out! Everyone out!
I get out.
Bails out.
Yep.
I kind of look at Lou. I was like, hey, Lou, I don't know if this is gonna work. I shoot the ship.
All right. Roll to use magic. Roll it at advantage because you've actually practiced this. So roll it twice.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh! I don't even need to roll again. Like
you
that's
literally
max
can't, yeah,
roll.
You can't roll. So this fucking just it like pops like a neon blue ring kind of pops out of the front of the gun. Pristine, crystal clear fucking blue ring pops out, and as soon as it touches the ship, the ring kind of constricts to a tiny little ring, and you have a little Hot Wheels version of your ship.
Yay!
I go and I pick it up and I go, like two hand pick up like a giant picking up a flower. Fuck! I have to be really careful because I realized I didn't put my tea away and that's hot. It's gonna spill. So I'm like trying to keep it level. And I kind of like jog back to Lou and I'm like, look, I did it!
Amazing!
Yeah! I have no idea how to undo it though.
We'll worry about that later.
Okay. Put it in my pocket. Fuck the drink!
And a tiny little trickle of very hot liquid goes down your leg.
Okay, all right, let's Invisi time. Invisi time. Where's the stuff?
I was gonna light up these cigarette things.
Yep. So it's just these like black cigarettes that when you light them, they make this very heavy black smoke. And as you kind of puff on them, this just thick, ugly, very obvious black smoke kind of surrounds you guys. And then when you finish the cigarette, that smoke kind of clings to your clothes. And like you can see each other still, but as soon as you move your eyes, you kind of lose track of where exactly the person was. So you're not invisible, but if you move your eyes, you immediately lose track of where the person is. And you guys are now effectively, as stealthed as a person can be in this universe.
How long does that last?
It lasts about 10 minutes.
I look at fuck me. Slump!
Uh-huh.
Down here!
Hey.
Down here! No, other
What?
side.
What?
Up!
What? Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pick up because I assume we're gonna have to fucking run here, and I'm not gonna keep up with these two normal-sized people.
Yeah, accurate. Okay, you guys would like to start running for Foundry Delta?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yep.
text Jake to let him know what's happened. Like, we shrunk the ship and all that. And then we're on our way.
Okay. So I think this is basically where we're gonna wrap it. I'm gonna give us a little kind of outro scene. So we'll skip the music. Repeat the music. We'll turn this up so we can actually hear it. And I think this is how we end the session, with Slump picking up Galdrick and putting him on his shoulders, and Lou sprinting with the dress and scarves and layers trailing in the wind as she's furiously typing on her hack jack in mid-sprint. And in the distance, we hear Seek and Destroy being blasted through Merlin Hodges's fucking industrial dump truck, just smashing through houses. You hear that muscle car engine revving of the fucking hamster balls. And then we see Jake underground, below the floor of the Foundry Delta. It's pitch black in there. There's no lighting because it's just for storage. And there's a dull greenish glow of the Hackjack screen popped up as you're getting these texts from Lou. And from that dim glow, we see the faces of all the townspeople nearby, safely, quietly, for the time, hidden underneath the floor in Foundry Delta. And I think that's where we close it here, guys.
Man, that's some Anne Frank level shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, man. Fucking awesome session, guys.
Yeah, great session.
Man.
I won't lie, I felt a twinge of pain at the final farewell for Garvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Cool
big
character.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was unreal.
Can I just say how much I fucking appreciate giving fucking Orinda the pistol to let her take the final
That's pretty
shot?
rad.
It
Yeah.
so caught me off guard. I didn't even know what he meant at first. And I was like, oh my God.
Fuck
Yeah.
me. That was so fucking cool, man. I got to play Orinda's theme song, and she got to fucking, mete out justice to this guy who has been just a disgusting dude. That was fucking awesome. So
Very cool.
I loved everything about that. That was so fucking cool. And Merlin Hodges has
How many subs are you at now?
a lot. Right now,
you
my
full of broth?
God. We're not at broth level yet, but we
You're
are
4 away, aren't
super
you?
fucking close. We're 4 away. I am at
Broth.
849 subscribers.
Holy shit.
This is fucking insane. This is fucking
Holy.
bananas. I started the night with like 80 or less. So this is a more than a multiple of 10 times more subs than I have ever had. Like that's, and I was sitting at the highest. I was sitting at the most I've ever been. And tonight alone, we multiplied it by more than 10.
Oh
So-
my good God.
I will thank everybody. It's going to take me a little while to go through fucking stream labels. I will say thank you very much, Merlin Hodges. That is some fucking god tier gift subbing. I hope I did you a little bit of justice with the Mad Max flamethrower heavy metal dump truck driving badass. It's hard to meet. It's hard to embody that kind of fucking level of gift dono. So thank you very much. And guys, thank you very much for playing. It was an amazing session.
It was awesome. Absolutely
So fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Same time next week.
Same time next week, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. I'm going to say goodnight to chat.
Good night.
Good night, chat.
Chat.
Love you, chat.